Hello and welcome everybody out there in YouTube and D&D land. I hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Before we jump into the action, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy this content. If you want to support us a little bit further, you can always become a member. Memberships now are starting at only $2 hairs on the YouTube channel. Yes, I know they gave me the option to lower it, so I was like, fuck it, why not? Let's lower it. In addition to that, if you want to join our community and join any of our games, including games that'll be starting very soon, we have a Wednesday early and a Friday early, both of which that will be starting at 1 p.m. EST, or around that time, that we will be firing off as soon as we have 5 members joining into them. The Wednesday one will be firing off in about a month or so after we wrap up this current story arc. But yeah, if you want to get on that list, go ahead and join our Patreon. Link to that is down in the description below. Alrighty, Liara, tell us what happened last time.
Last time on Zodiac, the Next Generation, the group found themselves waking up in a very small crawl space to a Behir that had been corrupted attacking them. It was really unfortunate, but we killed the Behir within 3 rounds, so probably unfortunate for it. While we were just looking at the destroyed body of the Behir, we found that there was a scale inside of its skin, and it had eaten a lot of its skin, so the scale was causing whatever the issues were with it, and it was one of those dirty brown dragon scales that was corrupting all the other dragons. So we took the dragon scale and we put it inside a nice slab of meat and kept it for ourselves to use as proof to Vast Carbon to show that this was corrupting other dragons. During that time, Liara had a great idea to put the scale inside of her lab partner Casimir for science, and it caused him to go berserk, but thankfully no one got hurt because she pulled it out of him immediately. The group advanced forward through the caves of the Underdark, because that's where we are in right now, the Underdark. And we traveled for a bit. Liara talked about rocks, and then we ran into a weird man hanging out among zombies in the cave, and we decided not to interact with him. And then we made it to the city of water, underground. I don't remember its name, but there's a lot of water.
Ashmore Lazi.
Washmore Lizzie. Let me put that in my notes.
It's also on the map.
When we arrived there, Ashmore Lizzie. Yep, right there. When we arrived there, we were greeted by Misa, who is a little aqueous person, and he offered us to stay at his place, but we refused and stayed at a really nice inn. And I went to the spa, and that was the session.
Alrighty. That is the session. So, everybody is treated to their own very lovely, very beautiful rooms. This is definitely some type of vacation spot down inside of the Underdark, even though none of you have ever heard of people coming to vacation in the Underdark. I mean, it's not really that's not a series of words people typically stick together. But hey, first time for everything, right? So, in the morning, after everybody receives their long rest, the 4 of you meet up inside of the common area that they have in order to allow their guests to participate in, group discussions, have their own meals served to them. While you are staying here, they are going to be serving you very high-quality meals. Of course, high quality by their standard, and food, cuisine. But yeah, the 4 of you meet up. Trivial is apparently having some bowel-like issues, and Moose is still in his bag.
I slept in the sauna.
It's a terrible idea.
Dude, I can't sweat. It's so crazy.
Will you overheat?
I don't know. That's why I went in there. I gave it a try. I don't feel any different.
Yeah. I get, but that's probably like just you. I don't know.
Casimir, you think you could sleep in the sauna?
Probably. I'm used to this. And I don't sleep. So.
Do you think you could wait in the sauna?
Yes.
I want to test this theory now. Maybe I'm just a vampire.
Is this one gonna make me go berserk again?
No, we're not going to do that anymore.
Thank you very.
What if we did both of them at the same time?
Oh man, no. You got
I'd
crazy.
rather not have to behead you.
Have to lock it.
One of the furs come over to your table. Now, keep in mind, these individuals are roughly about 3.5, 4 feet tall. And they have mostly humanoid-shaped body, but they have webbed feet, webbed fingers, and a fish-shaped head as they walk over to your table. Hello, is there anything I can serve you all?
Do you have coffee?
Have sushi.
Yeah, yes, sushi.
There we go.
Coffee? No, we don't have any coffee. We do
Tea?
have green tea and matcha.
Matcha.
Lord Fett, would you like to change your display name?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Forgot about that.
He'll turn and look at you, Casimir. Pint of blood?
Please, yes.
Yeah. Looks at you, Sebastian, that's your character's name? Yeah. I'm a visual person, okay?
Yeah.
It's that ADHD.
Just some like regular breakfast, you know, like some eggs and some bacon or something.
We don't have eggs or bacon, but I can get you the usual. How special?
Do you have meat?
Yeah, there's meat. Isn't it?
Cooked meat?
Yeah,
All right. Cooked meat it is.
cool. Both feet be
And
brought, by
toast.
the way. And it just like plats away.
Oh man, this
I just imagine that noise. Just.
I don't think this is gonna end well. I don't think I'm gonna end up eating anything here. This is crazy.
I could turn it to a block of. If they have something like a rock, I can turn it and block a carrot for you.
Thanks. It's good to know that you've always got my
Hey, at least it'll help
my
your
best
eyes.
interest in,
Just
in
like
mind.
a pound of carrot.
You gotta eat all of it, though.
Yeah.
That's...
One setback.
Alright, so...
I mean,
About-
Sebastian, you should be used to having fish, right?
Yeah, just these guys, they're acting weird.
Because they're
Anyway.
hospitable.
No, I'm just not used to it. I don't know. I'm in the Underdark. I'm very apprehensive.
Eat the caterpies.
No, I'm not gonna eat them.
I want to see what happens.
So, about 15 minutes go by. Liara, you are served some fairly high-end looking sushi on a platter. All of it is wrapped in dried seaweed that seems to be reinvigorated with a little bit of like oil or something else like that. This very tight roll of rice that is added to it as well, like very high quality rice as well, like the best rice you've seen since you left Morian. And there appears to be some type of red meat fish inside of it. You're welcome to roll a nature check if you're interested in what the fish is instead of inspiring, but that's fine. Reyna, you are brought out this large glass mug, and inside of it is this light greenish colored frosty liquid that looks a little thick, but also smells very sweet. Casimir, you're brought out a dark tankard that looks like there's something black-like inside of it, but you know that's probably just blood. Down here, it's very common for them to just serve blood. Well, all right, not common. You have to go to specific places, but this is high-end enough. They'll appease to one of the only people that can afford it, you know? Vampires and vampires.
She's
Sebastian.
dreaming.
Oh. Sebastian, you are brought out a large bowl and a pair of chopsticks. Inside of the bowl, there is this very thick and flat-looking noodle and what appears to be some type of white meat that's like lightly grilled but thinly sliced as well inside of it, with a whole bunch of other herbs and things on it as well. It does look a little oily, but I mean, this looks like edible food.
Sounds good. Dig in.
Okay. Sebastian, are you a spicy guy?
Relatively, but I don't know.
Okay. Just out of curiosity, can you just give me a con save?
All right.
Your aura does not affect you for this one, I'll say. Oh
10.
no! Oh no! You all watch as Sebastian takes like
Spice.
3 large slurps up with it, and it's, you know, it doesn't really, it's not that bad until he drinks some of the liquid in the bowl, and his entire face is beet red. And Sebastian, yeah, that's a lot spicier than things that you're used to. I mean, you're used to like red pepper flakes. That ain't red pepper flakes.
That's why you gotta be careful.
Here, this might help. And Rena will hand over the matcha.
The matcha
All right.
mocha frozen latte. Just So you take a deep sip of that, and it's so thin. Like it's so thick that it's difficult to like slurp up as you're sipping into it, but as soon as it touches your tongue, it like spreads across the entirety of it. And, oh, that feels great. Oh, that's a lot better. And it's also really sweet, Sebastian. And you've never had a frozen beverage before, have you?
I don't think so.
Okay, give me another con save.
Jeez. Give me brain freeze now. 28 is a natural 20. So.
You do get a brain freeze, but your eyes glaze over for 2 seconds before returning to normal, and you go, I should probably drink that a bit more slowly, and then put it down.
Thanks a lot. That really helps.
I'm glad it did. You looked like you were suffering a little bit.
I gotta tell you, when they serve you some stuff that's super spicy.
I'll like grab a little bit to see if it's spicy.
Give me a con save. Where you come from is certainly not spicy food. He has spicy food where he comes from. Oh, dirty 20. I mean, whew, yeah, that's a little warm. But it's like it's a good warm, you know? Like,
Yeah, but you saw it coming. You knew it was there. That's pretty spicy to come out of nowhere.
Sebastian, I will say, for the next hour, you have advantage on perception checks that rely on smell, since your sinuses are 100% clear.
All right.
Liara, next to all of your sushi, there's this tiny green little ball that looks like it was kind of like meshed together and put there. That like is kind of squishy when you touch it with your chopsticks.
Oh, did I ever figure out with that nature check what it was, what the meat was?
Oh, you rolled a nature check? Oh, dirty 20. Okay, I didn't see that. Yes, this appears to be freshwater salmon.
Fresh water. But isn't this water coming from the ocean? Brain starts to hurt.
But yeah, there's a green thing on your plate.
Yeah, I guess she'll look at it, and then I guess she's gonna pick it up and eat the ball of green wasabi.
Yeah. I don't care who you are. There's no saving throw against that. Let's just see how bad it is. Give me a con save.
Oh, that's not too bad.
17. After about half a second of it being in your mouth, you start chewing it. Nope, you spit it on the plate, and you are like, you have flashbacks of like every moment of your life passing through your eyes as you just try to eat that thing. And one of the furfurs walk by. Eat it slowly, little bit, each piece.
Thank you, Misa.
I'm not Misa.
What is
I'm
your...
Ani.
Oh, thank you, Ani.
And he just passed away. So anyways, the 4 of you are there together. What are you doing?
So I guess
Maybe we should
go to the local guards or whatever and try to see if this dragon has like attacked them yet.
Yeah, get any idea where it is, and maybe buy some supplies.
I think we might be okay on supplies unless there's anything in particular you're wanting.
Let me see. I just need like, we have the dragon's blood, but I just need, I've been asking for this for a while, but fairy stool. The second I can get that, we are in business for a lot of potions. Like, I mean, dragon's bane potion, things that will really help us out.
Well, we can keep an eye out, but let's head to some sort of authority and see what's going on. We might have gotten here before the dragon. Maybe it was fighting zombies and shit.
Definitely thought
Just
that.
show up.
What were we saying, Liar?
Definitely fought that by here. So
Hell yeah.
then there was that new cave that looked like it was made by something big.
Oh man. So Moose was the only one that had the spell water breathing, right?
You can ask him to cast it on you. It's not an issue. Just remember, they're both in full NPC mode, so when it comes to a fight, I'm not controlling them because I'm
No,
not
I
controlling
understand
one
that, but
third.
yeah,
That's like more than half the battle. Like playing handball with yourself.
Okay, well,
I
So?
understand.
You guys are done eating. You're heading out to try to ask a couple of guards. Okay. Who's going to take the lead? I need an investigation check from whoever's taking the lead.
I guess
Well,
taking the lead unless somebody feels like they are very good at investigating.
I'll give it a go.
Okay, I'll assist you.
All right. Rana thinks she's
I
very
will
good at
give
investigating.
guidance.
All right.
Oh, not much.
12.
12. Did not expect to roll.
Advantage and guidance got 12.
Yeah. So Reyna, you have this problem where because the way you were raised, you don't really look down when you walk. And it's kind of it's difficult for you to like actively like tilt your head at that angle. Like it even feels odd on your neck because you have such good posture. As you are trying to adjust to this, looking for anybody that resembles a guard, you start noticing a lot more of these furs that have blue and green sashes across themselves and what look like scimitars on their side.
I will try not to do the tall person lean over to talk to them.
Oh.
And I'll approach and be like, "Excuse me.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
I'm looking for sort of like a city guard or something like that. We came because we heard that there was a dragon on its way here, and we've been
We,
kind of looking into that.
we don't have a city guard. It's all volunteer.
Oh,
Yeah.
Are you one of the volunteers?
Yeah. Well, everybody. The community volunteers.
Oh, interesting. So like a communal defense.
We all have combat training. And he pulls out the scimitar and swing, and like he falls off balance after like the third swing. Yeah. And then sheathes it.
That's I mean that's a helpful thing to have.
Oh.
So have you heard any reports of a dragon?
Yeah, there was a report. Oh, you have to talk to Patty.
Huh?
Okay.
Patty.
Who's
P-A-D-I.
Where's that?
She is over here. Follow me. And just pat, 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 clap, clap, clap.
Sweet.
Patty is the dive instructor. You know, it's funny that you say that, Liara, because you are walking directly back up towards the inn that you are staying at. And you see, when you get closer to where the wheel is, there appears to be a different fur out there, sitting on the dock, currently polishing up what looks like equipment bigger people could wear. And as you're all walking over, oh, hi, are all of you interested in learning how to dive?
Oh, can we do it, guys?
Not right now.
After the dragon. Hi. We are actually looking to see if there's been any reports about a dragon in the area.
Oh yeah, I saw it last week. Or not last week. I only have 8 fingers. 4.
Okay. We are looking to take care of that.
Oh.
So any information you have would be really helpful.
Sir, I was doing my routine with a group of people who came down here for vacation. You know, I'm very good instructor, by the way. Very good. Best prices in town too. And while I was teaching them, I noticed that there was a tiny whirlpool forming in the water. So
Oh,
I
man.
went over it and got sucked up, and then I landed inside of do any speak primordial?
Moose.
Hello.
We need someone who speaks primordial.
Bigosha. Horde. Yeah, big horror. Like, the biggest of horror. There's so much in it.
Treasure.
Uh-huh. And, there were, where do you, here. It reaches into the bag and rummages and then pulls out what appears to be a brown scale. He's lying around.
Oh man.
Oh God.
Careful with that, they're sharp.
Oh yeah, I know. Then puts it back in the leather satchel.
Okay.
How much to buy that from you?
It's mine.
Hand it over.
Go
Because
get your own.
Jesus.
saying that because it causes insanity to
Roll me a
those.
deception check.
It's not deception. What would you call it?
Maybe that one's not corrupted.
Oh. Roll me intimidation.
Intimidation. I thought it would be persuasion. Ugh.
No, you're trying to scare her into not wanting her, shark's tooth that she found.
15. Okay, that's not bad. That's
That's
good,
not bad.
but-
It's not bad. She squints at the two of you. 50 gold.
Deal.
And just she thought she was eyeballing you.
Okay, I hand her 50 gold immedially. Where
We're
do we?
about to rob this dragon. 50 gold. What's that?
Um,
Dragon scale of corruption.
But yeah. After I saw all of that in there, I decided to leave. And swim back through the whirlpool. Whirlpool's still there, so you need to be good, strong swimmer to get through.
Still there. Nice.
Yeah.
okay. Where, how do we get to it?
I can guide you.
That would be great.
Hell yeah. That is
Mhm.
perfect.
You have to pay my commission rate for the day, though. 2 days.
2 days. What?
Mhm.
The
What-
day?
What?
Because
Whoa.
I want to get a massage tomorrow.
What's
Well-
your rate? You want a massage?
20 gold a day.
Deal.
What?
That's fine.
Fury.
So 40 gold, Sebastian hands over.
God.
Give her 4 platinum.
Ooh. She takes it and she shuffles it like a poker player shuffles chips. Like you can
Like,
tell
stack them.
money passes through her hands very often. Okay, so you all need your swimming gear. Okay, here's goggles, and starts reaching into a bucket and handing you all goggles.
Did the sand goggles work for this?
Oh yeah, those work fine.
Yeah. So I think everybody has sand goggles except me.
So here, you
So
get
I have underwater goggles.
swimming goggles. And Moose will cast what is it? Water breathing on all of you. Okay.
Mhm.
Nice.
Nice jacket buyer. Oh yeah, no, I love that fucking jacket. That's so cool.
Yeah, no, I love this thing too. It's awesome, and it's an N7. It's
Do
subtle.
You have such
Nice.
few shit in your room, but all of it is badass. Like it's
It's so weird. Some of the stuff I own.
yeah, that's fair. I'm sitting here as the only decoration in my room is the fucking posters for you guys. Anywho. Okay, so everybody, we're gonna have to jump in. Looks at Sebastian and Casimir. And Reina. You probably don't want to wear that.
It'll sink too quickly.
Well, you also can't swim.
Liara's gonna use alter self.
Going fish.
Well, I guess we could put our armor in the bag. If Moose could make room for it. I don't know. Like, I don't want to... We can't leave it here.
Oh, you can. We have lockers.
I'll go Triton.
Yeah, but I don't know if we want to... I don't know.
I'd rather have it with me when we go after the dragon.
Yeah. Exactly.
Fine, that's your call.
Moose,
But yeah.
do we have room?
Yes, just give me a minute.
Thank you.
And you all have to unload all of your nice, hefty, heavy armor into the bag of holding. Are you bringing your weapons with you? Sebastian, wait, you have a natural swim speed, don't you, Sebastian? With your class?
No.
Really? Wait, what? No.
Liara's bringing her sword.
Nothing specific was written in the...
The Open Seas Paladin, yeah. Well, I for some reason, I thought in...
I'm looking at the aura of...
Yeah, the aura isn't it.
of
It would be
liberation.
something more static than the
But
aura.
there wasn't
Wow.
anything, like, specific about you have a swim speed.
I mean, that just sounds so weird to me, considering your
Yeah, I know.
your entire background is I can survive on boats.
I have proficiency in water vehicles. I guess that's,
mean-
sailors drown.
I guess. Okay. Yeah.
They're good
Sheesh.
on the ship, and apparently, other than that, you're on your own.
All right. So yes, everybody good to jump into the water.
I'm
Yeah.
taking my glaive, but that is it.
I'm taking my sword and shield. Liara also went Triton.
Okay. So
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is
Taking
part of
sword.
the aura of liberation. I ignore movement penalties or attacks while underwater.
Oh, you do have that?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's in the
okay.
middle
There you
of the
go.
aura of liberation.
That'll
Yeah,
count
so-
as a swim speed equal to your movement speed.
Yeah.
And you can attack normal underwater. Sebastian's gonna be
Yeah,
clutch.
so I'm not at disadvantage.
Okay. So, the four of you go over to the top of the pier, and Patty looks at you all. Okay, everybody. So, remember, you want to hold your breath, okay? Take deep breaths, practice. Ha. Ha. Do not practice them.
Yeah.
We're
Breathing,
gonna die down
breathing.
there. That's fine. Well, also keep in mind, all of the fish down there, even the ones with the big scary teeth, they're harmless. They don't want to eat you, but they will fight you. Okay? So treat them like a drunk at the bar.
Kill him.
Headbutt them.
What? You're shitty people. Damn.
I'm joking. Come on, man. You gotta
Yeah, it
diffuse
was,
and
Patty,
It was
leave.
She flips her gill on top of her head. I am not a man.
I know that, Patty. I need to water or I'm gonna die.
She'll push you into the water, Liara.
I'll take a jump.
Alrighty.
Yep.
One by one, you all dive into the water and begin getting yourselves acclimated to it. Now, just so mechanically there is no questions for anybody. Yes, you can cast spells down here so long as you can breathe down here. Your movement speed while you are down here is halved at all times, unless you have a natural swim speed or magical swim speed. You have disadvantage on all attacks while you are down here. A ranged weapon can never hit past its first range interval. And you still have disadvantage on attempting that first range interval. Okay?
Except for Sebastian.
Except for... Well, for him,
anybody
his ranged
within 10
weapons...
feet of me.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah. There's gonna be a clump.
Hope it doesn't have a breath attack.
Wait, no, there's nothing in this that says you have... Wait. As well as ignore the penalties of movement or attacks. Holy fuck, yeah. All of you are, so long as you're within 10 feet of Sebastian, fine.
Wait, it's an aura?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has one
I
job.
thought it was just him.
He has one job. Be really fucking good in the water.
And we actually are somewhere where it applies.
Yeah.
So then can we take an armor then?
Maybe in short bursts. Like if we have to like fight, maybe we could do it, but in general we should just swim.
Yeah. For mobility down here, you would still have to make an athletics check to swim down here if you were wearing armor. Because that's typical. That's not because of the water and you, it's because of the water and the armor. But without the armor, you all can swim normally. Now, actually, no, fuck that. Yeah, you can wear your armor. Holy shit. I just realized my logic was flawed. Yeah, y'all can just wear your armor. Swim down here normal.
I mean, I would say that, yeah, you're fine, but then if you get more than 10 feet away from me and you're wearing your armor, you're going to fucking sink like a stone.
Yeah, you sink. So, like...
So I guess I can be in my armor, but everyone else better...
I will...
And if I fall unconscious, I'm going to sink like a stone too, because this doesn't work if I am not conscious. So if I fall unconscious, I'm just going to plummet and be dead.
Casimir, Reyna, I'll tie a rope to Sebastian.
We're just not wearing our armor right now. You know, we'll be all right.
Okay.
Okay. Oh,
if
this is going to be interesting.
Have to prepare for a fight, we'll take a minute because we'll need to eat the dough anyway.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well.
Cool. So, as you all sink down into the watery space here in Ashmore Lazi, it's eerily beautiful as an experience. It's definitely darker than what all of you have all been able to experience up until now. Up until now, you haven't really been in a place that is obscuring your vision while being pitch black. No light touching it. It's awkward. And as you are descending downward, you feel that the heat does rise as you get lower into the water itself. The temperature goes up a good 10, 15 degrees in freedom units, in case anybody's under, questioning. But then you start noticing there's little patches of boiling water down here. Then, Patty is going to speak to you all.
Okay, so, everybody, be very, very careful when you're down here. You see the patches of the boiling water? That's where the lava is much closer. And that will burn you a lot.
Okay, so I got boiling water is where the lava's closer, and then what?
It'll hurt
It
you.
will hurt you a lot. Okay, so it's not comprehensible when I use that filter. Good to know.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, it's
It may be me,
distant.
and it's my audio stuff. It's like it's my brain being fucked up. It's not necessarily you.
That must be 450 Kelvin. Piss off. So, another thing you all should look out for down here is if you notice the ground begins shaking, that may be a small burst of heat erupting through. Move away from it quickly.
Okay. Noted.
As you're all swimming down here, I would like all of you to roll me a perception check, please. Oh.
Yep, that's right.
Liara, Casimir, okay. Okay.
Jeez.
Reyna and Sebastian are
Terrible.
blissfully unaware. Liara and Casimir, however, as you are trying to keep your eyes out for any of these patches of the ground that could just apparently burst open and burn you, that's a thing that can happen. You start noticing different sections of the wildlife begin moving around you, and originally you didn't really pick up on their existence. On the bed of the floor down here, there appears to be this very long and flat serpentine-like creature that's head is about 1.5 feet long, and the body seems to stretch for about 15-20 feet. And as the two of you pass by it, the head snaps up, and you see this array of sharp fangs that look like a mesh over top of one another on the exterior of its mouth.
Lion eel. Half lionfish, half eel. One of the god's grossest creations.
I mean...
Where?
Oh, don't worry about it. Just don't get away from Sebastian.
I mean, that was the plan anyway.
If you guys see anything like that's very green, please say something. A metal, green metal. This would be where we'd find it, especially near those hot spots.
Are you looking for a Electrum?
Are we? Yes, that or chlorite. It's one of the two. If I'm made of electrum, though, I'm gonna be.
Oh, we have a lot of chlorite down here. We also have carbon prillis. Roll me a nature check, Liara. Let's see if you have any idea what that is. Also, welcome, Moose.
No, I'm not here yet.
Okay.
21.
So that rock she just mentioned, the carbon Prilla. It is a deceptively hollow rock that has a lot of openings all throughout it. And because of that, when it is moved into salt water, it makes it to become very frizzy, carbonated. Yeah, it used in soda to cause fizz. Yeah. And this rock, like if you were to throw it into a salty type of water, would immediately cause it to become incredibly highly obscured and volatile with the amount of bubbles and bursts that start coming off of it.
That actually might be useful.
Well,
For
after you're done
you.
with your dragon, I can take you on a tour where you can take a handful at a time.
Cool. No, perfect.
So, you continue swimming along the bed down here. And even Sebastian now, with his perception, so Reyna, you're the only one ignorant, notices this incredibly long eel, roughly about 15 feet, with these currents of electricity moving through its body, and these 6 long whiskers that look to be about 10 feet long each, moving through and like touching the bottom of the floor bed down here as well. As it crosses over a random creature, it seems to discharge a current into the creature, which stuns it, and then swirls down and eats the entire thing whole, where you can see it inside of its semi-transparent body. Brianna, you're still the only person unaware of anything.
I'm glad. Sometimes having shitty perception is a blessing.
It must be blind. That's gotta be a sad life, being in an ocean and being blind. The very changing environment.
They're not really blind. They can sense static in the water.
Oh, so no lightning magic.
No, you have static.
Oh, you mean movement? Oh, that's what you mean by okay.
No, I mean a current and discharge off your body from previous movements. It can sense you.
Oh.
If you get within its bubble.
Oh, you mean its whiskers?
No, the whiskers are for killing.
What are we talking about?
Just fish. Just keep swimming.
So, around this time, you've all ventured far enough in to the depths of these waters, realizing that it's almost like a crater that goes further and further down. You see up ahead that there is a strong absence of life from any of these creatures that dwell in the deep. There appears to be a strong current pulling downwards towards that very center little area.
Okay, everybody. Over there is the whirlpool. If you start swimming closer to it, it'll swoop you up.
Okay. So do we want to like take a short rest or something around here somewhere and eat the dough and then jump in this whirlpool?
I like that idea.
Let's just sit down and... Patty, is there somewhere around here where we can kind of keep our eye on the whirlpool and just sit down for a little bit and just get ready to do this? This is crazy.
It looks around at like the wide open space.
Sure.
All right.
And then she just swims down to the floor bed and like sits there. She leans against a spear as she is sitting there as well.
I mean, I have an idea. I don't know how long it's gonna last. I'll go down in the middle of all that, of course, with Sebastian in tow and darkness.
Uh-huh.
So that we're on the edge of it, so that we can, like, peek out if we need to, but we're obscured.
What are you using to obscure you all?
Darkness.
Oh, so nobody can see.
Well, that way that if we can, like, peek out, but, like, we can, you know what I mean?
Well, yes, you're the only person who can see through your darkness. So all of you are blind while inside of it, but anything that relies on their eyesight to see cannot see you.
I don't know. I don't know if we need to cast spells. Let's just sit tight. I mean, it's just like, 45 minutes, an hour. Just relax. Eat this dough and get anything else ready that we need to.
It's only 10 minutes anyway, so, I mean, it's cover while, like, we had our movement down here, and now, like, as things settle, we'll be alright.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. All right.
So,
So
putting on the armor.
the four of you go down. You don your armor. Casimir,
Yep, putting on back on.
Sebastian already had his. Now, everybody, you're going to eat the bread. Is that correct? All of you? Very good. As you begin ripping it into the different segments and pieces you need and then ripping the dough in order to chew on it yourself. This is a taffy-like chewiness with a grain bread texture. It tastes very sour, a little too earthy, and is very difficult to swallow. Your one portion of bread that each of you have to consume for the added benefits of resistance to slashing damage. It does take you the entire hour to stomach and eat the entire piece of bread. Even for Casimir and Reyna's exceptional biting expertise, it still takes them a while to eat it. Oh, wait a second. Can the two of you eat?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can eat. It's a choice.
Ah, it's a choice. Okay, good. All right, that was written in. That's good. That's good.
Yeah. It doesn't do anything for me, but
Oh, it doesn't, does it? This is doing something for it.
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's not like I get sustenance from.
You did not just eat a rock and have to deal with that for the rest of your life.
I mean, that could be funny. Anyways, bigger rock. Where'd it go?
Someplace nobody wants to look.
So yes, Moose. Be sure to remove your spell slots for water breathing, please, for everybody aside from Liara. Or did you put it on Liara as well?
It's an AOE.
Okay, so it's all of you. Cool.
Yeah.
Just be sure you remove the spell slot. And it's 8 hours, correct?
I think I'll double check. One of them is 24.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought water breathing was 24.
I think water walking is 8.
Okay, cool.
Breathing 24, walking 8.
All right, good. Now, we also found out so long as everybody's within 10 feet of Sebastian, you have swim speeds. And you don't have disadvantages on your attacks. But if anybody leaves that zone of his, it gets a lot more uncomfortable to be down here.
So just make sure that Sebastian doesn't go down.
Yep. Paladin, stay alive. What? So anyway, after swallowing the last bits of the food, which is honestly a task, Moose has a very adorable pot belly from the amount of dough he was forced to just eat. And Moose, because of your acute, acute understanding of medicine and the humanoid anatomy, you realize there is a side effect to this.
Oh, man.
Here's the thing. Last week I said I wouldn't be needing one of those since I'm not going to be hit.
Oh, fine. Fair enough. You did not eat it. Everybody else did. But you would still notice, based off of their actions, there is a side effect to this. Starting tomorrow, they're all going to be very uncomfortable and constipated.
I was going to say, so are they actually going to need to pass a rock?
Yes. So, the downside to eating this bread, tomorrow most of you are going to be semi out of commission. Loxodon laxative. Wrong world,
Yeah,
buddy.
I was about to look at Liara. Do you have anything to make a laxative?
Do I? Don't worry.
Do you?
If I have a lot of claws on me. Let me see. What do I have?
Ah, yes,
Nope.
claws. The
Just
well-known
scrape it
cure for
out.
constipation. Oh no, please. Please, let's not get into that.
Ton of dragons. The
a
Bahir-
lesser restoration would solve the problem, and tomorrow all of you are going to be under the poisoned condition while suffering from that. That's
Oh,
all.
I have
less
3 left.
lesser restoration can solve it.
Yes.
I have 4 free ones.
Jero, you said this. Liara doesn't use the bathroom.
Yeah, that's why it's going to be exceptionally painful for you.
It's just gonna be inside. It's just bread. The bread does.
It's dough. Oh no, it's expanding.
She's going. Now just a big thing of mold inside of her.
My God.
It's fine. Fine.
We're gonna just have to cut it out.
Don't worry, you have a moose. Who else would you trust to open you up?
Casimir, my lab partner.
Really? Okay.
I think I'll pass on
I
this
feel
one.
my expertise are being ignored here.
I'm gonna cast a gift of alacrity on myself.
Okay.
Doesn't that last a minute? That means we gotta run.
No, it lasts an hour. 8 hours.
8 hours.
Takes a minute to cast. Okay. So, you all have finished your food, donned your armor, and begin taking off.
It's been an hour. I'll use my second alter self.
Does that does that count towards the pun counter?
You have to timestamp it if you want it in. So, everybody, I forgot to tell you all. I apologize, but I made the announcement earlier in the week. At the end of the month, we are gathering up all of the puns of August, and we're going to have a watch party in the community, and the community will vote on the next Mika of the community, who had the most, who had the best and most puns.
I always
want your, huh?
I always type mine out. I never say them.
So does Leylin. So, but if you want your pun to be counted, timestamp when you do it. That doesn't actually timestamp. Like, take note of what the time is. But yeah. Okay. You've all eaten your dough. Doed your armor, as you said. And begin swimming over towards the whirlpool. Now, from about 40 feet away, it's starting to pick up its current. It's becoming a bit stronger to begin pulling at you. From 20 feet away, some of you are beginning to become frustrated with how powerful this stream is. And if you move any more forward, the whirlpool is probably going to be fighting you hard. What would you all like to do?
Around Sebastian.
Well, they said we have to go through this whirlpool to get to the other side, so that's what we have to do.
Okay. I said we should have tied you guys. Oh well, we'll see how this goes.
Do you, I mean, so what, tie them like 10 feet from me on like 10-foot ropes?
Would say 7 feet, just so like no room for error. But yes.
You guys want to do that now?
Yeah.
Okay. You all begin tying yourselves off to Sebastian. I would like each individual person to make their own survival check.
I mean, at least the people just wearing armor, you know?
I'm not tying myself, so I'll assist whoever wants to be assisted.
All right, you assist one person.
I can help somebody. I can help somebody else. So we're
Alright.
basically just tying Casimir
Well,
and
you have to
Raina.
tie yourself, Sebastian. That's how they tie to you.
Oh, I tied them to me. Okay.
No, you tie yourself. They tie themselves. It's the same rope. Like, it's...
Okay.
You
Then
said
I would-
survival?
Yes.
Oh God.
So,
Yes.
Liara, who were you helping?
Guidance.
Liara, who were you helping?
I think Raina.
Okay. Casimir. Hey!
Best not anyone's ever seen underwater ever.
Moose, are you trusting your bag strap?
I'm tying the bag strap more.
Alright, give me a survival check. And who are you giving the bag strap to? Not trivial, because she's not here.
I'll take it. Well, actually,
yeah.
maybe you don't want me to have it because I'm going to hit by a breath weapon.
I'll add it to. Jeez, all of your frontliners. Well, not
Liara's
Liara,
good, yeah.
but like, I don't like, Liara, fine.
Okie dokie. She has a dress of mending, so it's gonna keep fixing wherever you put it on.
Very good. So, Sebastian, you are the first one moving into the whirlpool. I would like you to give me a strength saving throw, Sebastian.
All right.
You're about to pull Casimir in.
Oh man.
Let it take you. Relax.
I got this. I'm of the seas.
Sebastian gets whirled into it, but instead of getting thrashed and thrown about like a sack of potatoes, he's going around the outside of it, using its momentum and pushing himself around, dragging all of you with him. Now, I would like all of you that are not inside of a bag to also give me a strength save.
Oh, I'm not tied to him.
Yeah, give me a strength save as well. You're not being helped by him then.
Oh no.
Liara, as the last of them go in, you're like, wow, that looks fun. And you swim forward just about 5 feet or so, and you all watch as Liara is being thrashed and thrown about inside of this area, swirling and whirling at an intense speed and going down into that drain. Liara, you're going to be taking some bludgeoning damage.
So she's not going like past me. Can I like try to help her? Or anything?
Unfortunately, you're doing what you can to help the other people tied to you. Yeah, it's a rough place to be in.
If I had the chance, I would, but if not, then...
Is she going down swinging?
Oh no, she doesn't know how to go on this thing. She would have done the same thing she did on the pyramid, where she went like penguin dive in. Like,
it worked out so well before.
All right, Liara, that is going to be 15 points of bludgeoning damage. Everybody else takes half of that.
15, got it.
Yep. As you're all being swirled and whirled around down, moving into this area like a drain. Luckily, the three of you holding on to one another like the intro to the Power Rangers movie, skydiving-wise, and you start moving down into the drain itself as the metaphorical turds of this encounter. Liara was the early plot that has now descended far deeper within. Liara, I need you to give me a dexterity save as you're tumbling down here. Everybody else, give me dex saves at advantage.
I'm gonna activate the Order of Life as well as we're going. Just to keep it up.
Okay.
Oh, sweet.
All right. Ooh, Casimir, bad roll. That is a failure from Reyna and a failure from Casimir. Or no.
Well, you're
18,
all within
18.
my. So you get a +4 from me, at least.
Oh, never
For
mind. That's a
18?
success on all of you. Yeah, 18 is the DC. So as you're all swirling inside of this area, the three of you are using your own bodies and like shifting your arms in order to adjust yourselves inside of this current. While Liara is like falling down towards different rocks and uses her, very nimble alter self in order to kick off the rocks like a frog and move and grab onto different sections and pole vault forward ahead, still twisting and not really knowing what direction you are moving.
You can do it, gang.
Through all of this, that is 10 points of bludgeoning damage halved to each of you. Liara, you're the only person not getting Casimir's temp HPs.
Oh, I already had it from earlier, so I got rid of it.
Right, but he's continually giving it to them. That's okay.
Oh.
So yeah, the other three, you guys are continually getting it every 6 seconds.
But it's always just a +4.
Right, so you
temp
take the
HP.
damage, and then you get 4 more temp HP. And then you take the damage, and then you get the 4 temp HP. So whatever damage you're taking from these instances, -4 for the three of you.
It's nice.
Yeah. The last little excursion with all of this, Liara, you see that this whirlpool is actually heading directly towards what looks to be bubbling water. That seems to have caused some type of distortion down inside of here that is causing this
Shit.
rift of magma and tension that caused this underwater tornado-like area. I need you to give me a strength save. Everybody else as well.
Yikes.
Yep.
Strength save with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, with advantage? Let me roll again.
No, I didn't say advantage.
Oh, I thought it was.
No, I just said strength save.
Oh,
So
guess I
Casimir
heard what I wanted to hear. I
has
got
16,
12.
which is a failure. Sebastian has 12, which is a failure. And Liara has 9, which is a failure. Reyna is the only person successful in this. As the three of you are swirling around, Sebastian and Casimir, they cross streams with their ropes, and they get a little tied towards one another, causing them to tumble much more aggressively. Where Reyna, as you see that hurtful area down there after Liara slams into it and falls out of the whirlpool, you cut the rope, pushing yourself away from the two of them. Like, fuck this shit.
She cut us loose.
And you use the momentum of your heavy armor to tumble out of the way from falling onto the volcanic rock at the bottom of this section of the cavern.
Could I use that to like try and help someone else instead of cutting the rope?
Well, it's just a roleplay reason as to how you escaped falling into it compared to them. Yeah, no, it's flavor. It's flavor. The two of them are tied up to one another. It's all you're doing is being drugged down with them, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So at that point, yeah, cut, slip, fall. Okay, fire damage this time. Ooh, good roll.
Oh my, fire.
That is going to be 16 points of fire damage to each of you, halved to Reyna. As you've all tumbled down into this little area, slamming hard onto the volcanic rock, and then pushing yourselves away, searing into your armor and feeling the intensity of that entire trip. Oof. And you guys went to go down a fucking waterfall.
I didn't want to go down a waterfall.
So, as the four of you have successfully moved outside of the whirlpool.
Lay on hands.
Yep. All of you gathering yourselves back together. Moose.
Retie the knot.
Yeah. Moose, the bag has stopped shaking.
So, did we discuss that we'd be back on dry land again, or I'm just gonna have to flood my home?
You're heading into an area that will have dry land, but you're not sure when that is. And also, things don't go into the bag unless you want to bring it in. It's not like you open a portal, it's you deliberately put something inside, you deliberately take something out. So it doesn't flood from being underwater.
So I'll guess I'll just open up my brand new water observation port.
Yeah.
You have an ROV.
It's just a glass bowl over the lid.
I'm gonna look out to see if there's still water.
It's Scuba Steve. Yes, there is still water down here. And your companions are looking a little bit on the rough side. In all honesty.
I just imagine on the back end there's like a little paddle that's just like brrr, as he comes through the water.
But yes, your companions look a little on the rough side. Actually, Reyna, did you?
When do we
update your
catch
token
up with
all that?
Liara?
It's a submersible.
Oh, jeez.
That's another one.
You're all down here. Timestamp.
Okay.
Write that down.
112.
I'll give Liara. Second level cure wounds.
Okay. Now, deep down underneath the swirling whirlpool that all of you are going to have to find a way to get past, get out of here. Ooh. I mean, the first one was really good.
Yeah.
That's perfectly
like,
average.
Yeah, well, I don't want perfectly average.
That is perfectly average. Anyways, you're gonna have to find a way to get out of here through that whirlpool that pulls you down towards the volcanic rock or some other solution.
Yeah.
But you do see deep within this cavern, there does appear to be a few offshoot-like areas, tunnels that look scoured through. These tunnels are above the water's level itself, and they seem to go in multiple different directions, and they're all, well, start from being fairly thin. Only thin enough that, well, you all could climb through it, crawl through. And then it gets a little bigger. Then it gets a lot bigger. And the last tunnel you all see in this direction, like, area, it's big enough for two of you to stand side by side and stand up perfectly tall. And it is perfectly smooth.
All right. Let's be cautious, everybody.
Also, everyone, remember your 4 temp HP that can go on now. So, do you all get out of the water? Are you choosing a tunnel? What are you doing?
So there's like 3 different tunnels.
4.
4.
I'm looking around for like. She said immediately. Patty said there was like a horde of stuff when she got through. We just got through, and I'm guessing we don't see a horde of stuff anywhere.
No, not with a plain look. If you would like to investigate, you're welcome to.
Yeah, I'd like to check the tunnels to see if it looks like large creatures have, been going that way. Like if there's rocks, kind of, I don't know.
Do you want to help me with it, or?
Sure.
22.
Oh, good call. Liar, as you drag yourself up, that second tunnel, you do see that there is a very tiny bit of unrefined golden ore down here. And you see that it opens into a circle-like area before moving deeper as a tunnel, and you can discern that this was a temporary hoard for the creature 4 days ago when she saw it. But it moved on. And clearly, looking at the other 2 next tunnels, it moved on to bigger things.
Okay, so I'm going to point at the gold and then go like this and point towards the other 2 tunnels.
Hell yeah. All right. Let's follow.
Yeah,
just to put a timestamp on it, 9 a.m. water breathing. Okay, everybody? So you have until 9 a.m. the next day.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Just to give you a timestamp. One of the few spells that aren't a short or long rest. It's 24 hours. All right, so which tunnel? The biggest, the mediumest, the one that has the little bits of things in it? What?
My vote's 4. Because if it keeps getting bigger, it's not going to go in the same holes.
Obviously, this is the underwater one. Whatever the biggest underwater one would be.
Well, none of them are underwater. As I stated, it seems to go down into this tunnel and then surface upwards in a dry little open area, kind of like one of those like breathing areas in different tunnel systems that are flooded.
I was still filled with water. That's why. Okay.
No.
It's like the grease trap in your sink.
Woo.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a fucking Atlantis reference.
It's
Mhm.
off. That should be the next movie night.
Didn't you say it was like one of 2 of the tunnels?
There was 4 tunnels. There was
Yeah,
the second one that you found that had a little bit of golden ore at it, because you inquired where the horde was, and you discerned this could have been carved out to be a horde resting place before it moved on and presumably moved its horde.
Yeah, whatever the biggest one is.
Okay. You all choose the largest one? All right. You jump back into the water to just swim across to the other side, and as you leap up into this cavern, the ceiling of which is just shy of 15 feet tall, the width just over 10 feet wide, and perfectly smooth walls, chiseled and carved through with ease by this large draconic form. You notice the claw marks into the ground itself from apparently the dragon itself moving through here, and based off the last reference of when it was last seen, this thing has grown considerably. Though, it is still technically just over a week old. So, keep that in mind. As you're all beginning to move through here, you hear the very long echo of your footsteps. You notice a few different times that there appears to be piles of bone that look like humanoid individuals. No flesh, no muscle, no trace of anything else, just bone. Though, Moose and Casimir both notice very quickly that that bone is very new.
Well, there.
Keep an eye out.
Oh? Is that what you're gonna do?
How far away are the bones?
I mean, you could be as close to them as you would like. I presumed you've walked past a couple of piles at this point.
I'm gonna pick up, like, say, a femur or something.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna look for scratches. Cuts.
All right. Roll me a medicine check.
You can do this, buddy.
So that's a guidance.
Damn it. I'm rolling shitty guidance.
You're really good at rolling one. Hey, I mean,
Your
it's a
guidance
plus
means very
one.
little, but it's something.
It's the
Yeah,
Underdark,
it's-
man. It's fucking
the-
with my
Thought
my
that
mojo.
counts. Thought that counts. 19. The bones that you're looking at in this pile, there's no slash marks across them.
Can I interrupt you and say exactly what I'm looking for?
What?
Teeth marks.
Oh,
As in to try and gauge the size of the teeth compared to the dragon.
oh, okay. Gotcha.
Sorry, I
That would
just
be a
decided to be bit more
nature
direct.
check. Yes, because previously that was trying to discern the method of death. This is trying to concern the method of killing. Little
I
bit.
guess I could do both.
Sure, yeah. Go ahead and roll me a nature check. 16.
Okay, 16. 19, if you're allowing him to guidance me again.
You got this, buddy.
Collectively, that's a +4. But collectively, you rolled a 4.
Yeah, it's a numbers game. Just gotta.
Depends on how you stack the numbers. That's how you look at it.
So, do you remember the first time you met the fire dragon? Did you see it?
Yeah, I was one of the people that saw it.
Okay.
So
You'd
it was larger
estimate-
than the tree.
Yes, it's At the point that it ate this carcass, the size of the red dragon that you first or second encountered. The one that threatened you
Blattair.
all. Yeah, Blattair, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Which you would correlate to being an adult dragon.
I'm just going to hold up the femur and I'm just going to say, well, judging by the fact that this tooth is literally about the size of me, I'm not talking about the bone, I'm talking about the mark. See, look. I think the dragon we're hunting is currently adult. At least body-wise, which terrifies me slightly.
Oh my god. They grow fast. That's what they said. You know?
You say over 1,000 pounds then?
I mean,
Moose, absolutely.
is that a ton? I don't know your units anymore.
Not half a ton.
I'm concerned, but we're kind of committed to this course of action right now.
Okay, I guess I'm just gonna throw things.
And
out.
we're never going to be more prepared than we are right now.
Yeah, we should find it pretty quickly, actually. Can you smell it with your special nose?
Roll me a perception check, Sebastian.
Advantage because I'm smelling.
Sure, I'll say this is still within that first hour. Why not? It's just at the end of it, though. 27.
27 with guidance.
You smell something distinctly metallic, wet, and earthy from up ahead.
Yes.
But it's far, very far.
Let's keep going.
Okay. As you're all walking down here, Moose and Casimir, the two of you hear cries for help from a humanoid individual. They're speaking Undercommon.
I speak Undercommon.
But you don't have their insane passive. They hear it first.
I'll say, well, that's a good sign. I can hear somebody crying for help.
Should we help them or should we just leave them?
Maybe that's where the dragon.
Let's investigate, yeah.
But I mean, they probably wouldn't be crying for help. The adult dragon, they'd probably just be dead.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's probably just something that's happening down here.
To be fair, it might have seen where the dragon went.
That's right. I mean, we're trying to.
Either way, we're currently talking while someone's dying.
Yeah.
Help.
That's right, Moose. I'm gonna head off in that direction.
Still have two good aligned characters in the party. So, you all continue moving up ahead, and you start noticing that there's a handful of offshoot little sites in this tunnel. Now, are any of you proficient in blacksmithing? By any chance? Gem cutting. Okay, then. Periodically, you will see these different pathways that all seem to gather together. Unfortunately, that does not apply. You can make a sick bong, though. If only you were in Tuesday. But yeah. All of these different pathways seem to have move on for about 80, 100, 200 feet or so before just abruptly stopping for some reason. Then you start listening for the voices yet again. I would like somebody, now that you've moved in this closely, to roll me a survival check to track down where it's echoing from.
I got it.
Go.
I'll assist if I can.
Let's go.
Guidance.
Ooh.
$22.
Ooh. 24. Anyways. Casimir. You're oddly very adept at listening and following the screams of others. You begin realizing that it's echoing from the right-hand side, a little deeper in, closer towards the depths of this area that you are walking, but not all the way towards them. And as you get closer, you start realizing this is 3 voices. 3 different individuals. You begin moving over down a different tunnel. And then you hear coming from the left-hand side. Sounds almost like a either morning or nighttime yawn.
Okay, so there's something to the left that's yawning.
Wait, does
Doesn't sound right.
it sound like
And-
it's going to sleep? Because I can really mess it up if it goes to sleep right now.
I don't know what's this, but it sounds like something's up. But the crying's from the other side, it's from the right.
We should help the person in need, but at the same time, I do want to finish our job.
I mean, I care more about the yawn than the other ones.
Yeah, that yawn is concerning. I'm gonna
It
cast
didn't
protection
sound
from good
right.
and evil on myself.
All right, you have that for 10 minutes. You're muted.
I mean, if we killed the dragon, then I guess that person screaming probably doesn't have a lot to worry about. Unless it's something else.
Let's find the yawn.
Yeah, I think we should just find the yawn. I mean, we did ignore that one guy that was hanging out with all the zombies.
Yeah, let's find the yawn.
I want to divine sense.
Go ahead and roll.
Right, I don't roll. Oh, I thought maybe elementals was on there. Just celestial fiend or undead. I don't think there are any of those that are
There
not
is
normally
not
here.
any of those near you outside the north.
Oh, we
I
just-
thought elementals was on that list. My mistake.
All right. So all of you are going to start moving over towards the yawning.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, quietly. I'm gonna try stealth.
Yes.
Okay, there we go. There we go. Cool, cool. I was wondering if any of y'all were going to realize.
I'm gonna start the stealth, so I need your help.
With what?
I'm
I-
praying.
Oh. Virgo, if you're listening to this right now,
Oh shit!
you need
It's
your.
supposed to be a disadvantage.
Yeah. You think Virgo's sitting here?
Big fan of all your plans.
This party needs pass without a trace really bad.
This part
Oh.
Lacey's. Holy shit, we just hunt dragons. Would have been a blast.
Moose, are you
You
going to
picked
be
the wrong
joining in?
campaign to play Macy's? Yes, Macy's.
Macy's. Lauren. Exploring Lauren.
Exploring Glacies, except it's not Glacies, it's Iblis.
Moose, are you joining in on the stealth?
I can't make it worse.
No, but you could certainly make it better.
Yeah.
That does, in fact, make it better.
Oh God.
So an 18, a 4, a 10, a
The
7.
average of 11.
Maybe that won't wake it.
It's sleepy.
Hopefully it just fell asleep.
Yes. A sleep penalty of -5.
Hmm.
Hopefully it had a 14. It's not.
Anywho, you all begin moving closer where you hear the very deep snoring of this creature. You're all moving towards that tunnel, and it begins echoing louder. And the heftiness inside of the simple breath this creature is taking sends a resonating vibration through your bodies and armor every time it exhales. All of the metal on all of your persons clank just a little bit.
Sebastian, do you know if this is a thing that's dropping these brown scales?
You're asking me?
Anyone? Does anyone know if this is theirs?
Shh.
You all hear a very quiet moment before you all hear this high-pitched whistling noise coming towards you all. And you see shards of rock along the walls beginning to get ripped up and thrown in your directions with this deathly, cutting, piercing breath. And this is where we will pick up when we come off of break, everybody.
Oh, God.
Get ready to roll initiative. We'll see you soon. Hello, and welcome back, everybody out there in YouTube and D&D land. I hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Before we jump back into the action, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy this content. If you're interested in supporting the community a little bit further, you can either A, become a member here on our YouTube channel. Memberships start at just $2 a piece, if you are interested. Or you could always join our Patreon. Link to that is down in the description below. Alrighty, so where last we left off, the party had successfully located an individual among the fur community to pinpoint the direction of the dragon. His name was Annie, and Annie suggests that you go for Patty, and Patty was the one who actually encountered the den of this creature. You all decide to jump into the water, swim through the area, and with the help of a few magical buffs and capabilities of different allies of yours, you managed to go through a whirlpool of death, that burned many of you when you touched the lava-like ground. Thanks, I'm very funny. But then you ventured further into these different systems of caverns where it seems this creature had gotten a lot fucking bigger. Now, as it is doing that, getting a lot bigger, you managed to travel further and further in where you came between two decisions. Decision A, go talk to the sentient creature that is crying, asking for help, or go after the big, vibrating, snoring thing that just its breath and snore rattles your armor. You went with trying to sneak up on a fucking dragon. And as all of you are going to be learning as professional dragon hunters in this world, that is incredibly fucking difficult to actually manage to do. So, it seemed to awaken after a little bit of conversation happening with Liara, and in it waking up, it tracked where all of you were, and before any of you knew it was on you, you watch as this big whirl of breath is shooting towards you, this sharpened wind that comes out from this brown dragon's maw, cutting and piercing through all of the rocks, shattering them, scattering them into where you all stand. Luckily, though, it was far enough away, it only hits the front two of you, Sebastian and Reyna. Listen, I have to rebalance this fight somehow, and it hitting all of you would not be balanced. So, the two of you, I would like a Constitution saving throw. Keep in mind, you are resistant to slashing damage right now. 24 is a success. $13 is not a success. So, as the two of you feel this rush of everything moving towards you, Reyna, you kind of like brace yourself close to the wall and guard all of your vital bits of you, knowing the stories that your mother has told you about Bosk Harvin's breath. Sebastian, you tried relying on your shield, which this thing seemed to rip without even tearing directly through. That is going to be 72 points of slashing damage. Reyna, for you, it is halved because you were successful, and then halved again. So 36 down to 18. Is that math right? Yeah, 36 down to 18, Reyna. Sebastian, however, you only take half from your resistance, so 36 points of slashing damage.
Oh!
Now, did you fail it by 5 or more? That you did. Sebastian, as that thing has ripped directly through you, I will give you a choice. Would you rather it to have hit your shield or you?
Hit me.
Very well. Your hit point maximum also decreases by 36 until you finish a short or long rest, as the breath itself ripped your flesh off of your body and sent it flying back behind you.
Yikes.
This is what you had to look forward to against the brown dragon. And you all listened to this loud roar from this incredible predator that seems to be moving towards you all. Moose, you are the first one in initiative. What would you like to do?
Well, let's see. I'm staying. Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna pop out the bag.
Yes.
Gonna look around. Oh,
You have dark vision?
I do not.
Okay, it is pitch black down.
God damn. Alright, I'm going to light a torch and toss it out.
Okay. So you pick up a torch and toss it down in front of your allies, illuminating up the cavern for a 30-foot by 30-foot cube, correct?
Yeah,
On
that
the
is
cusp
my...
of it, you start seeing shadows moving deeper within this cavern. So it's just barely 60 feet away from you.
I'm going to look around to see how everyone's doing. Notice that Sebastian's hurt and I don't know any better.
Yep,
I'm
he's
going
hurt.
to cast a first level healing word.
Alrighty. What's your word, bird?
Thanks, man.
Somebody light this place up, please. I can't see shit. There you go. This is my healing word. 11.
Alright, hey, that's something. You heal for 11 points, Sebastian. Though your maximum is still decreased, so you can't go above your current maximum.
Mm-hmm.
All done, Moose?
Action. Bonus action, yeah.
Alrighty, Casimir, you're up. You see the creature on the cusp of the flickering lights, and with your dark vision, you make out this incredibly large creature that, though it doesn't have wings, it does have these long, lanky-looking legs and very sharp talons and fangs, making it look much more like a burrowing-style creature than a flight-style dragon. And it is foaming at the mouth. What would you like to do?
We are still underwater, aren't we? Or are we above
Nope.
ground?
You're above ground, and you're 55 feet away.
Got it. Rather than attacking it, I'm just going to take some drugs.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, ingesting doses of hyper powder.
Which one?
Isn't it?
What?
Hyper powder?
Remember the Coke we bought?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You start doing ding dippers. Gotcha. As an action, you can ingest the powder and gain the haste spell. Lasts for 1 minute or until I stop running at the end of using it. I gain 1 exhaustion. So yeah, you pour the powder out onto your greatsword and just snort it directly up and smile over at that creature.
I swear to God, by the end of this game, we're either going to be drug dealers or drug doers.
Time slows for just a few moments.
Shivers as it goes. And now he's fast. So fast.
You run up to it, you have a hasted action.
Yeah. I'm going to run behind it. I have 90 feet of speed now.
90.
Do you have 45 normally?
Yes.
Jeez.
He took mobile and one other thing. So, Casimir, if you want to get behind this creature, you're going to have to give me some type of acrobatics check. This creature does take up the entirety of this cavern as it is moving through. It seems to have just recently outgrown this cavern. I said acrobatics, first off.
Oh.
You're not grabbing this dragon and shoving it out of your way. You're trying to nimbly get around it. You're a badass, but I'm not giving you that many badass points
exactly.
yet.
Damn
Your
it.
strength isn't 22 yet, okay, Link?
We'll see. So acrobatics. Ooh, this is a lot worse.
But you have advantage. Natural fucking 20, okay. Let me roll its opposed athletics. Oh, wow, it rolled shit. Which brings that up to a dirty 20. Okay, yeah, you managed to maneuver your way around the creature. As you are charging directly towards it at your incredible speed, you see it opens its maw, ready to chomp and munch down on top of you, but you slide all the way underneath its belly and stand up on the other side of the creature. All right, there you go.
Haste action. I have to do it. I'm going to try and bite the dragon.
Bite the dragon. Go for it.
There have been better ideas.
For science.
12.
What?
You open your mouth and begin sinking your teeth into the backside of this creature's very long tail, and yeah, you're not breaking that with your teeth. Not with that. Just okay, that's hard. That is really hard. All done?
Yeah, that's it.
Very well. Reyna, your go.
I'm gonna use 2 sorcery points to quicken cast Dancing Lights.
Alrighty. Bloop, bloop, bloop. These globules begin illuminating the entire section of the cavern.
Yeah, so all the way down from the dragon to back to Moose, just a rainbow of lights.
You make rainbow lights as the second most goth character here. I love it.
Yeah, it's like all twinkly and sparkly. It's like the one thing she does that's really feminine.
Oh, so it's much more vampiric. Understood. It's
No, I
sparkles.
mean it's rainbow colors, but it's like the one thing that she does that's like really girly.
I'm not
I
like
think the
other
LGBT
girls.
community can confirm that rainbows have nothing to do with genders.
100. Rainbows are badass. You ever get your ass whooped by a rainbow? I have.
And I'm what, about 50
Oh
feet from
my.
He was 55, so you are 50.
it? Okay, well I'm gonna do my full movement here
Which is
and
30.
hold my attack for whenever it gets within range.
Very
Seabass,
well.
do the coke.
Seabass. Yeah, Reyna?
I was just gonna say that I was gonna like try and intimidate it into attacking me.
If you want to do that, that'll be your action.
Okay, then no.
All right, Seabass, you're up.
All right. Well, I am going to take Casimir's lead
Mm-hmm.
and do
You
the other.
snort it off your hammer, or
You
No,
it
I
actually
just
started out
open a
with
little-
pellets.
a little ring. I'm just out of the ring. Oh.
You know, those are Memphis or cyanide.
Well, it's
Oh.
pretty suicidal too.
His words are
Alright.
so slow-mo. Go ahead, Sebastian.
Then
You're up to 60. You can
I
easily
can-
get up to it.
get flanking,
Yup.
and
You and Casimir are on either end of this large, destructive force.
again hasted action, hit it with the hammer, I guess.
Go for it. Give me a swing, bada bada.
Alright, coming in. I'm gonna it's like feet are on the ground, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to like hit it right in one of its ankles. I'm gonna swing low.
Sweet chariot.
Oh,
You have advantage.
I was about to.
come on.
On one of you hit this thing. 16. You swing your hammer down towards this, what looks like a semi-frail, appendage of the creature, but the moment it slams, you all hear as you just slammed your hammer against something harder than fucking rock. This thing's tough.
I am making a suit
anticipating
out of
that.
that.
So that was my. I have a bonus action.
You have a bonus action. I'm just preparing to roll my d6. Y'all remember last time?
Oh god, I'm outside of it now.
All of you still are, except the first two that got it hit. Sebastian, why does your hit
Yeah.
points say 62? I'm confused.
Because the Casimir had the thing before he ran off. The +4.
Yes,
That's
but the
temp hit.
36 removed your maximum hit points.
Write
but those
down
are
your
temporary.
normal max.
Right, yeah, but you still, what's your maximum?
Right now, 58.
Before then. Oh, so you don't have
90?
62 hit points. You can't have more hit points than your current maximum.
But I thought those are temporary. Those are separate than your...
What temporary? The 4 from Casimir? You don't get that automatically. Oh, yeah, you do get that automatically each. Yeah. Just put it on a separate bar, please, just to... Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. That's where the confusion was. I was like, your hit points are better. But anyways, that bonus action, anything?
No.
All right, it is now the brown dragon's turn. D6. Oh, y'all are lucky. As the creature is standing there, it looks behind it at the admittedly annoying thing biting its tail, but then it looks forward at you, Sebastian, who ran up and actually managed to hit its arm. It is going to unleash its multi-attack. One with its bite, one with its munch.
Munch,
Nope.
munch.
One with its bite, 2 with its claw. So the bite is going after you, Sebastian.
All right.
Oh, that's gonna hit you. That'll be a, just for scope, for everybody to understand, a 31 to hit you.
Yeah, that'll get me.
Okay. As the mouth opens up wide and sinks down onto your arm, it rips you up into the air and catches you. You will suffer 40 points of piercing damage, and you are now grappled and restrained.
I can't be grappled.
So as it tries chewing on your arm like that, whoop, you fall back to the ground. Oh,
So
that
is it
gonna be a
40 since
fucking-
I'm resistant, so it was 20?
You're resistant to slashing damage, not piercing.
Well, I wrote that it's slashing and piercing.
That's
Short
what you said
rest,
the first week.
slashing and piercing.
I said it was both of them? The hardened...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, only bludgeoning. Yeah, that's right. Okay, cool. So, yes, it's down to 20 then.
Something.
Yeah. This food is definitely going to save your ass. Next, it is going to unleash 2 claw attacks. It's very confused at you because you're not in its mouth. It's going to bite. It's going to claw you once. That'll be a 26 to hit. For 24
that'll hit.
points of slashing damage, down to 12. And then it is going to whip up one of its large talons in the back and slam it into you, Casimir, for a 28 to hit.
Yeah, that hurts.
That'll be 24 points of slashing against you as well, down to 12. And that is the creature's turn. Liara.
Okay, Liara's gonna do her bump of coke.
I did not sign up for this.
Moose, you're the only sober one here other than Reyna.
Alright, so gonna go wide. And then she's gonna look. I have an idea, Moose. It involves rock and telekinesis. I need you to make sure it doesn't blow this up. And I'm gonna use Shone's Stape and make a giant spear. 1,000-pound spear made of rock.
Roll spell for me, please. Stone shape.
5 by 5. Anything I can out of the stone next to me. I'm gonna use the stone wall next to me and make a thick spear.
A 5 foot in any dimension. So it can be a 5 foot long spear.
Yeah. We're gonna
So you're making a 5 foot long, very large, sturdy spear made out of stone.
If I put the dragon scale on, the brown dragon scale on it, can it be a bonus action to take it out?
To take it out, sure, but not to attach it. To
Not
attach
to-
that, you're actually going to have to finagle.
Which dragon scale?
We got
She
a brown
bought it
one.
from one of the furfurs.
Yeah, if we put
Ah,
go through it in seconds, and then I can. She's like twitching and shit. And bonus
Right,
action.
that's your
Taking the dragon sail out in front of this giant spear that she just made.
very well, Moose.
I'm gonna look back at Sebastian. Got that. And I'm going to bonus action, second level on healing words on Sebastian.
Alrighty. I think you have to get a little closer. No, healing word 60 feet. Yeah, you're within range. Thanks.
For a total of 11 again.
All right, it's up. Hey, that's almost one of the attacks.
Yeah, it sucks because last round when you did it, I was already reduced by the thing, so I couldn't even gain any.
That's the thing. That's why I said I didn't know any better.
Yeah.
And action. So it's about 60 feet away from me, right?
Yes.
Damn. Oh. Haven't used this in a while. Pocket crossbow.
Oh, wow! You have a crossbow! And you're the first to hit it! As the three of you hasted are biting, slamming, and attacking against it, this one stray arrow flies past and pierces right next to its eye. Tink! Roll your damage.
4.
Yep.
Ignore
sounds-
the alchemy.
Yeah.
That sounds about right. Hey, it's not resistant, but it does take 4. There you go.
Oh,
Tink!
I've done my part.
DPS. All
I
done?
have the highest DPS at the moment.
Casimir. What the fuck? Moose is gonna outdo you? Go.
Yeah, no. So he's going to run back and forth a couple of times because he needs to run. He needs to let out all the speed. Does
Yep.
the zoomies.
God, we brought the Sumi drugs.
It's Coke. Yeah, you're hyped, dude.
Echo next to him. And Hack
Next to you or next to Sebastian?
Next to me.
Okay. Uh-oh. Now you can't do the zoomies. Shit.
Well, something after the zoomies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, give me your attacks. Or maybe you want to try to befriend it or seduce it? Whatever you do. Oh, yeah. 27 hits. Oh, wait. Flanking. Roll again. You might crit. All right, 27 still hits for 12 slashing damage. You grab your greatsword, swinging it around and gashing into the back of this creature's massive hindquarters. And, yeah, you gash right up into it.
Second slash.
Go for it. Oh, yeah, 29 hits for another 12. Finding one of the weak spots between the armor itself, you cut into the hide of this creature. And third attack? Hasted?
Yeah. Hasted action, doing so again.
Go for it.
Actually, hasted action, I'll try and bite it.
Yeah. "12 misses. For some reason, your teeth just are not sharp enough. Like, you try to pierce through, but you're worried about cutting your tongue open against the sharp scales. All done?
I need better teeth. That's me.
Oh, no. Moose, you need to make him a grill. All right, Reyna.
All right.
Alright.
I'm gonna use my 30 feet to get right up here.
Yay! Now you're next to Sebastian.
Yeah, and let's see. And we're gonna strike it with the glaive.
Go for it. 29 hits.
I'm also going to use goading attack. So I'm gonna add my superiority dice to that, and it has to save on a wisdom saving throw, or it has disadvantage on everyone else, attacking everyone else other than me.
So it's a wisdom save?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking hell. plus a lot. It is successful.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was worth a try.
I mean, yeah, it's always worth a try. So why the hell did I even close the calculator? Why? Dumbass, just open the calculator up. You're gonna need it. So, ooh, good damage against it. Good damage. As you manage to cut multiple times into this hefty creature, you are starting to break away some of the scales that protect the softened interior underneath. Now, the scales themselves are harder than some dragons, but the skin underneath is slightly softer than most dragons. So you just gotta keep breaking away.
That's
My
what we're
God,
gonna
it's a
do
dragon
next.
crab.
Crabs. 28 also hits.
Right.
$14. Oh yeah, that was necrotic damage, right? Does nothing. Okay.
And then bonus action using the back end of the glaive.
Bah! 25 hits. Oh yeah. Alrighty, so that is going to be another 7. Oh yeah.
I think it's blunt.
Y'all almost dealt 100 points of damage in one round of hitting this creature as a group. Nice job. You managed
Once
to
we
gash
finally
and
hit
cut
it.
a couple of more times into this creature. Are you all done?
I'm gonna move to where I'm blocking its access to Sebastian.
So you're moving in front of Sebastian?
Like, yeah, I'm gonna move in front of him. Kind of like,
Underneath the dragon a little bit?
yeah.
Alrighty, so at the end of your turn, the creature is going to become very, very pissed off at all of you and commit a rampaging roar. I need all of you within 60 feet of it. Yep, that's all of you. To give me a wisdom saving throw.
Sorry, but I had the mindset that you were about to say commit a war crime for some reason.
That's what I thought as
Damn
well.
near.
I'm gonna use my advantage.
Yeah, I'll use that as well.
Same.
Oh no. Alright, Reyna and Sebastian are the only two people in Sebastian's aura. Oh.
And I think
Liara.
Reyna and Sebastian... Oh, Liara.
Okay. Reyna, Sebastian, and Liara are the only 3 unaffected by this. Everyone else, as you see this creature starting to slam against the walls with its hefty body, slam its head into the ground itself in its maddening rampage, and see the frothing at its mouth and the pure carnage and destructive nature of this entity, the other 3 of you become afraid of it. Or sorry, the other 2 of you? Yeah, the other 2 of you become afraid of this creature. You are under the frightened condition. While under the frightened condition, you cannot willingly move further away from it.
Closer to it.
No, this has its own condition.
Oh.
Yeah. You can move closer, but you cannot move away from it after it uses this roar. And all attacks you make while the creature can see you are at disadvantage. Sebastian, now it's your turn.
All right. Bonus action. I'm gonna drink my greater potion.
Chug a lug. Hasted action, another potion.
No. Hasted action. I'm gonna cast Bless on myself, Reyna, and Casimir.
All right, Shadow Casimir or Casimir?
Regular Casimir.
Okay. Just one.
So yeah, so we're all blessed, and now my regular action will be to attack, flanking with Casimir.
With advantage.
Dragon. So I'll get 2 swings.
That hits.
Plus bless. Alright.
Oh, okay.
And I'll I'll swing at its like collarbone, like up in its shoulder,
Yeah.
and I'll 3rd level smite it.
Go for it.
I'll swing again.
What type of damage was that? Cold?
Yeah, 1
Okay.
frost.
And then radiant, so that is...
Oh, and I crit.
Nice! Nice!
So that'll be another 3rd level smite.
I don't see why not.
Burning
Yeah.
up my spells, but this is the time to use them.
I mean, fuck yeah. You crit against a dragon. Smite. Alrighty.
I said you can't just swing at it until it dies.
Ugh. Oh wait, I think I fucked up my math.
It's a lot of my spells.
Oh, oh, that 44 fucking hurts.
Hell yeah. 3rd
I'd hope it
level
would.
times 2.
Wait a second.
And it was good rolls.
Mm-hmm.
4,
And
5,
good
6, 7.
rolls.
Oh. Very, very well. I think I fucked up its HP. Where did I do that? Because I jumped from... Oh! Yeah, it has 100 more. Okay, cool. All right.
That's actually just him covering up for the fact that we just killed it.
No,
No.
I literally went, like, it went down to 219 to 119. I was like, none of you did 100 points of damage until just now. Now is when he gets that damage. So,
I'll,
looking at that number, now I have to... Yeah. Okay, cool. Now he goes down to... There we
So
go.
move-
Now it's accurate.
Alright, so movement, I'm gonna kinda try to rope-a-dope around dragon and just so we're...
Give me an athletics check, or acrobatics check.
Oh, really?
Yeah, acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
Yeah.
Well, I figured I mean... Alright.
It takes up the whole cavern. If you're trying to move past it, you
Oh,
gotta
okay.
acrobatically move past it. $21, yeah, you managed to move around, just running, darting back and forth around the creature, just hopped up on your cocaine. All done?
Yeah.
Now it's its turn.
Hopped up on your definitely not cocaine.
Alrighty. Well, Sebastian, all things considered, it's gonna attack you. Reyna, would you like your attack of opportunity?
Yes, I would. Do I still have advantage?
You do from flanking with Casimir, but it's a straight... Oh, no, you're not afraid. Casimir is. Yes.
Yeah.
Woo!
27 hits.
And I'm gonna do my goading attack again,
Yep. So con save
and that's also an extra D8
or wisdom. Wisdom save, right?
Wisdom, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. That's a little word. Oh, no, not really. Okay, cool.
For the first attack in Sebastian, I'm going to use Shadow Master as well.
For what's
What
that?
is that?
Sacrificing the Echo.
Oh, the echo will jump in front of you. Take the attack.
Yeah. So less than one attack. The first attack will immediately go to the Echo instead.
Nice.
Nice.
Thank you so
nice.
much.
Okay, so the 29 to hit hits your echo. It's gone, needless to say. And that was the bite, which is by far the biggest damaging source of it all. Yeah, it's just going to claw into you twice, Sebastian.
Oh,
Actually,
man.
Fuck that. No, it's gonna ram you. This creature has a natural burrow speed. I need you to roll me a acrobat or dexterity saving throw to dodge out of the way of this creature.
Oh my.
Is it trying to move out of my range?
You
or
already
is it
used
saying,
your reaction.
Well, if I hit it with
Alright.
Sentinel.
Yeah, it was Sentinel.
You
It
already
can't-
used your reaction. The Sentinel reaction where it can't move is only when you get that attack of opportunity from it trying to leave range. Your attack of op that you got from your Sentinel was it proccing an attack of opportunity. Not an attack of opportunity, just an extra attack. Roll the
No,
ability.
when
I'll
you hit a
explain it.
creature-
Roll the ability.
With an opportunity attack. Any opportunity attack.
Creatures provoke opportunity attacks from you even if they take the disengage action after leaving your reach. When a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you, and doesn't have this feature, you can use your reaction to make a melee weapon attack against the creature.
Right.
Not-
but it's also
That is
Segment.
not an opportunity attack. That is a melee weapon attack, not opportunity.
Semantically, that's they call
Yes,
it.
it's
they
the
don't call
only
it an
balancing
opportunity
factor
attack.
about Sentinel.
Oh, I didn't realize that. I thought it was any
It is
Yeah,
one of
any
the
attack
only...
provoked by it.
Yes. So no. Dex
Okay.
save.
hashtag bless.
Well, you do have advantage as well, but 29 is absolutely going to be enough as this creature moves towards you and rams all the way across your body into the wall itself and begins burrowing down into the ground directly downwards. Yeah, fuck it. This thing's going to move down. Y'all are kind of concerning it right now,
Do
so...
I get a swing on it as it passes by?
No, you get to dodge enough that you don't take the
Alright.
full 58 points of bludgeoning damage. You only take half.
Oh, bludgeoning damage.
Yep. I mean, it's
It's
ramming
half
you.
of 58. It's
Half of 58 is
29.
29.
Ouch.
Yep. As the creature slams over past you, but you luckily move out of the way from it as it is diving down directly into the ground for its maximum movement speed. Where's its speed again? Now, Casimir, if you would like to take an attack off, you can.
I used my reaction for the Shadow Mark.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So
my
the
bless
creature...
kept me from losing bless with concentration check.
Nice. So
Use
it is
bless to save plus.
20. It is currently 40, 60 feet directly downwards, burrowing. Liara.
Okay, Liara hyped on Bunk Hoke. It's gonna shove the friggin' scale at the end of the spear and have the stone meld around it.
Mhm.
Unless you want me to do a check for it.
Oh no, that's easy enough to do. You have the spell. It just does it.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna cast. Oh God, this is gonna be ridiculous. I'm gonna cast telekinesis and pick up the spear and have it floating behind me. I'm gonna run my 60 feet over to Reyna with the spear floating. Do I pull down there?
You have 60 feet base movement.
Yeah.
I
well,
mean,
She's coked up.
Hasted.
on haste.
yeah. No. That's what I'm wondering. You have 60 total. You don't have any increased movements.
No. No. I always take
Because
the con bonus.
It went 20 feet, 60 feet for its burrow. So
So-
running diagonal from where you were, I'd put you right at the mouth of it, but you can't really see. Actually, no, you could see down there. Yeah, right in the mouth.
Okay, I see it. I'm gonna position the spear from Hillsart. I stab at the. I read that somewhere, I think. And she's gonna shoot the spear directly down at it.
All right, give me a spell attack against it. You do have disadvantage, right? Because you're afraid of it.
No, I'm not afraid. I passed. I got 25.
Yeah, choose
Oh,
the other one that
Moose.
passed.
Yeah.
Moose is afraid. Yeah.
I actually don't have any spell attacks, so I have a +9 to whatever I roll.
All right.
RD. I'm gonna use my inspiration on this. So 2d20.
Mm-hmm.
15 plus 9 is 24 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits. That hits.
Thousand. Spear.
That is not going to be that much damage. I'm trying to correlate this to a different weapon. What's that high-level cleric spell that's like spiritual weapon? Holy weapon or some shit?
Well, she put the dragon's scale on there, the one that's like piercing through everything as a tip.
I'm aware, but believe it or not, I was not prepared to have these numbers calculated, so I'm trying to correlate it to something a little simpler, already pre-established. Thank you. Okay. Fuck it, I'm gonna say,
Pound rock coming down at it. It's so horrible.
You might consider it like a ballista.
You know, that's relative, but I want to give it a little bit more oomph. Let's go with 8d8. 8d8 piercing damage.
Proceeds to roll all ones.
With her luck, it's... What'd you just say to me? Also,
40.
can you go into your settings and toggle always roll dice? It just makes it a little better. You all watch as this large spear in the air is just thrown down there, and you all hear from down beneath, inside of this tunnel, that went straight through it into the ground.
Okay, I gotta go get it back.
Your spear shattered.
Oh, it shattered.
What?
I went straight through it. This guy has a hole. Is he bleeding?
It has a hole through its ass. Yeah. You literally tore a hole in its ass.
Taking piercings to a whole new level.
And Moose, you were in the bag, so you were carried up here as well.
Why did you do this to me?
2 words.
Oh my.
This is exactly why I didn't want to partner up with you. You're all idiots.
Wait until see what Raina's doing next.
I said all.
Alright, so what are you doing, Moose?
Fuck. Has Raina taken the drugs yet?
No. She's the only one not on drugs right now, other than you.
Alright, here's your drugs, and I'm gonna cast haste on her.
Yes, Raina, haste, haste, haste. Alrighty, all done, Moose?
Yeah, just staying there in abject horror as I am so close to this fucking thing.
Alright, Casimir. You know it dug a hole, but you don't know where it is. What would you like to do?
Ah, damn it. It's not like a tunnel.
No, it dug straight down.
Liara
It's
is
a
gonna
barrel
say,
one.
Save me.
Save you?
Will one-shot me.
My hit point max is less than yours now. Mine's 58.
My AC is 11.
Well, that's true. But I don't
That
know if
seems
it's
like a
rolled
personal
less than a
problem.
25
Alright,
to hit
it's
so far.
Casimir's turn. It's Casimir's turn. What would you
I know,
like
I'm
to
still
do?
trying to think if there's anything I can actually do. I'll activate my... activate my boots to gain tremor sense and see if I can find where it might have went.
Call.
So Tremor Sense out to a range of 15 feet.
I believe so.
Okay. You do not sense it. You see the tunnel that it dug right down from and you heard it scream from, but you don't sense it with your Tremor Sense.
Can I jump down the tunnel? Or
Sure
squeeze
can.
through? Yeah,
Oh
I'm gonna
no,
jump
it's
down
it's big enough for you just to jump, but you're falling 60 feet.
Reaction feather falling.
Yeah, I'm just gonna jump down the tunnel and kamikaze this.
Alrighty, so as you slowly descend towards the back of this massive behemoth of a creature, go ahead and give me your attacks. You are at disadvantage on all of them.
Oh, damn it, I actually used an action already. So it's hasted action.
Sure.
That's all I've got left. damn it.
Go
Kamikaze
ahead and
bite.
roll.
I'm still gonna
Pac-Man,
conjure
that
echo.
motherfucker.
Conjure Echo, Action Surge, Unleash Incarnation.
You know, it occurs to me that at some point, Kaz is just going to become Nibbler.
First one,
Think about it
hasted
for half
action.
a second. Just
Go for it.
think about it.
Disadvantage. Misses. You swing your sword over around the creature, but unfortunately, your fear in this moment and this incredibly large predator creeps into your throat when you think, holy shit, I'm alone. Oh no, I'm alone. Oh no, I'm alone. We've all had that night.
Okay, you're
If
blessed.
I kill it,
Oh,
yeah, I'm blessed.
You got it on there. Okay, never mind.
If I kill it, I'm not alone. Unleash
roll your next
Incarnation on that one.
Yup. $15 misses. You swing a second time towards this creature, but you keep catching scales on it as it seems to already be like readying to burrow deeper into the ground, even with you on it.
Action Surge. No two slashes.
Go for it. $14 misses. Again, it's just such a hard exterior. But a 22 hits for 15 points of slashing damage. Oh, it's looking a little rough. It is definitely looking a little rough. Are you done?
Last Unleash Incarnation, and then that's me.
You already unleashed Incarnation. How did you activate your boots, by the way? How did you activate your boots?
Initial action, and then I had hasted action. and
Which
then
is
I
only
ate.
one attack.
Yes, that was the first one.
Yes,
And then
and
it
then the
was
second
an-
one would unleash Incarnate. And then
Yep.
the other two were your action surge. So you're done.
Yep. And then because it's the attack action thing, so I can do Unleash Incarnation again. I can do it twice per turn if I action surge.
Oh, okay, go for it. $18 just barely misses.
And that's me.
Alrighty. At the end of your turn, Casimir, it is going to use its next rampaging movement and dash another 60 feet down to 120 feet now. Casimir, of course, you're moving with it. You're on its back.
Okay.
Reyna, now the hole's 120 feet long, deep.
Cool. I'm still gonna run and jump. And then bonus action Misty Step when I get within 30 feet of hitting it.
So you're only going to take falling damage for 90 feet.
Yeah.
Momentum
Okay.
is preserved.
Okay. Yeah, but it's only 90 instead of the 100 mark. That's the important part.
Yeah,
Let me
no,
get
it's
my
just
dice.
reiterating why. Because, like, you think about it for half a second. Like, you're just becoming mist for a second, so...
Yeah, I mean, I have Immigrant Song playing in the background. I gotta do something crazy.
Couldn't you,
1 second, I'm trying to do math. It's a lot of dice. That is going to be 48 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
As you fall down and Misty Step that last little bit, which slams you into the creature itself, you feel something in your right leg just shatter from that entire excursion, and oh, that pain is blinding. But okay, there you are.
All right, we're gonna unleash on it.
25 hits.
So that's
For
attack
six.
1,
16. Right.
attack 2,
That hits.
and for hasted I get 2 more.
Hasted, you get 1 more. Your hasted action, if you use it to attack, you only get 1 attack.
Okay.
But you can action surge if that misses, which it does.
Yeah, well, action surge, and that gives
Now
me
you have 2 more. Yep.
Okay.
19 just barely hits. How do you want to do this?
As it's going down, I'm just gonna, like, grab by the tail and just right in the spine.
All right, so you all watch as this creature moves far beyond any of your sights, and unfortunately, none of you with Featherfall prepared yet. And Reyna just nosedives down into the cavern, all the way towards it, and as the creature reaches up with its tail, ready to pat you out of the way, you misty step, slamming into it and gashing down into the back of the neck, piercing and twisting before impaling it into the stone rock itself. The creature thrashes about angrily for a very long period of time. And I need all creatures within 30 feet of it to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Thought we were all way above it.
Well, there's 3 of you down there.
But
No,
there's
just
only
me,
2.
Kaz.
Yeah, there's also Shadow Kaz. He's people
Oh.
too, everybody. You see how many actions
No,
he gets?
he's
He's
not.
people too.
19 on that Oh, and I have bless. Okay.
Yep.
Yes.
Casimir, roll yours as well. Yeah, roll your bless. It matters for this one. 22 is the DC. 20 is a failure, Casimir. Yep. As the entire body explodes, the 2 of you are going to suffer 72 points of slashing damage. Halved
Resisted.
because of resistance to both of you, and halved again, Reyna. So down to 18.
That's exactly the amount of hit points I had. I'm down.
Oh no. Casimir, you take the 36. And of course, Shadow Kaz is gone.
Dude, that was literally exactly the amount that I had.
Alright, I guess we shouldn't have left initiative yet. Who was next after Reyna? I forget.
Liara. There was Liara. No,
Liara,
no,
do
it's
you have any?
Sebastian. It's Sebastian.
Sebastian, do you have anything to help? You have no idea how they're doing
No.
down there, and you just heard this
I have no way to get
screeching,
down there,
piercing
really.
whistle sound all the way up here.
Liara can get down there.
Oh, it sounds like we won. Great job, everybody.
I
I'm gonna
need
cast healing on myself. I'm almost dead.
Casimir, do you have any way of healing?
Yeah, I've got potions.
Do you want to pop one for her? Or, leave her? It's your call, honestly.
Do I want to? I mean, I could, but...
While he's contemplating, give me one death save, Rain.
Liara's turn when it came up. I would jump down, Featherfall, and I'll use my healer's kit and stabilizer.
I guess I'll be just flying down like, oh, fuck.
Healer's kit really says
That fucking sucked.
You can stabilize somebody as an action, yes.
I'm just gonna stabilize her, and then I'm like,
Okay.
I'm shaking
Oh.
all. Where's the scale? Where are the claws? And I guess I'm gonna go try to find its claws.
It's probably
So-
stuck in Reyna.
So, Liara, roll me an investigation roll.
Oh,
I'll flash a
Guidance.
genius while I'm.
guidance. Okay. Normal. 16.
While you're tending to the dying.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just going to quickly. I'm just gonna whisper, "Get the fuck up."
Get the fuck up.
And you heal 11, Reyna.
Great.
Oh, wait, Moose, don't you
wait.
get extra healing? Like the 4?
No, that was to see if I actually did, because I joined in late. I didn't actually roll for the day's potions.
Yeah, no worries.
So I was
So-
hoping to get a potion of healing, but here you go.
Hey, ain't bad.
13.
Liara, as you begin looking around, all of the scales from this creature scattered in a 30-foot radius. There's a handful of them down here that are like pierced into Reyna and Casimir all the way across their armor, across them like their body. Oh, that reminds me, Casimir, your hit point maximum would have decreased by that amount. Same for you, Reyna. The amount that you took.
Potion.
I guess Liara's going to concentrate on one of the scales and then imagine all of them and then try to say, Moose, get away from me. Everyone back up. And she's going to make a big egg-like structure of all the scales around her with telekinesis. Just
Can you
grab
roll
them all at once.
telekinesis for me? I need to see how.
It's wild, this spell.
Also, is it concentration?
Yes.
It is, and you feather fall, so you're going to telekinesis again?
It's not, that's not a concentration spell, Featherfall.
Featherfall isn't concentration?
Oh. I made sure. I wouldn't have Featherfalled anyone if that was the case.
Yes.
I have a question about does lesser restoration fix the hit point maximum, or do we just need a long rest?
Short or long rest will fix it, or greater
Oh.
restoration.
Oh, we can
So
short
yes.
rest. Nice.
Yeah. No, the creature's really aggressive, but it's not that painstakingly aggressive. When you cast a spell, and as your action each round for the duration, you can exert your will on the creature or object within. You can try to move a huge strength track until the end. The creature lifted upwards. If the object isn't worn or carried, if the object is worn or carried by Jesus. If you succeed. And you have it for 10 minutes. So with your investigation roll, I'm going to give you twice what you rolled, so 40 scales in total.
Okay.
So you have 40 draconic scales all come together, making kind of like a pine cone shaped egg. Sing, 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 sing. Right into
I'm
one
staying
Nice.
way the fuck away from that.
Yes.
40 brown dragon scale. Corrupt
Can I get some of
Adult
those?
brown dragon scales.
adult. Of course I'll give you guys some. I need thing now while I still have this energy.
So I guess since I'm the only one up here at the top of this giant hole, I'm gonna yell down weakly because I'm still half dead. Is everything okay?
Jump down!
Don't jump down!
Help me up.
Catch you!
What?
I
Created a fucking dome of death. Don't jump down.
There's somebody in its stomach, guys. I'm gonna rip its stomach from its body.
There is no stomach.
Oh, what is that noise?
It exploded.
That's what Sebastian is hearing from where he's at.
Oh.
Echoing from the direction the dragon was coming from, you hear a semi-muffled voice.
Help me up.
I'm gonna... Is anyone helping her up? I guess I'll go over and help her up.
You got this, Liara. You know, strengthen those muscles.
Liara has... Do you remember?
I got
Liara...
a rope. I got
Exactly.
a silk
So,
rope
Sebastian-
and I got a hemp rope.
Okay, so you have a total of 100 feet of rope.
Liara will use her wasted action to pick up Reyna.
We're just going to assume the investigation, everything else, took longer than a minute. Everybody, you're done with your haste. All of you coke abusers take a level of exhaustion.
I
Reyna's
had it
just
first
stunned
on
for a
me.
second. Hey, Reyna, you're just stunned
I'm
for
gonna
a
tie
second.
off
You
these
don't take an
ropes before
exhaustion.
I get exhausted.
What'd you say, Sebastian?
I want to. Oh, can lesser restoration get rid of exhaustion?
No, greater restoration can.
Damn it!
Yeah.
I used
Lesser
my
kind of
fiendish
does
vigor
It's not
and
as
then
good.
my second wind.
Yes, that's fair.
Alright.
You're fine. You're fine.
6, that kills you, right? Or 5?
6. Yeah.
Do we have to do... I think there was a save to make sure we're not addicted.
Charisma save.
What?
Let's go with that. And
Why do
none
you
of you are
remind
within
him?
Sebastian range.
'Cause I like to follow the rules. 15. That's not bad.
Oh yeah, you're fine for now. It gets harder and harder each time. Oh yeah,
Oh.
Sebastian, you're good. Yeah. That's just
Phew.
another Friday night, man. Casimir, you as well, buddy. You know, that felt great.
It did.
You know,
starting to think like I need to feed this to somebody and then drink his blood.
I mean, what would happen?
It's crazy,
Science.
coked ideas.
So, Sebastian, you start hearing a banging sound now coming from that direction.
Which direction is that?
The direction the
Behind me?
dragon originally came from.
Oh yeah, it's Horde. Well, I think we
All
got
right.
from it. I think.
I'll try to tie the ropes and throw it down to these guys because I have
All
no
right,
idea how
guys.
deep they are.
You guys see a silk rope dangling about 20 feet above your heads.
Can I Misty step up there and grab it?
Absolutely. Then you can give me an athletics to climb.
Can I
Yeah.
can I start climbing the walls up to get to it?
You have a natural climb speed?
I
Or athletics.
I'm wondering if I do have something to do.
I could just fly you up there, Moose. My powers have doubled since you've last met me.
Reyna 16. That's enough. And you had enough of them, so you're going. You're climbing one hand in front of the other, all the way back up there. It's going to take you a good 4 or 5 minutes.
It's okay.
Moose, the 20 foot that you're getting as Liara is saying all of these things, you get about halfway up there.
I'm convinced you've gone insane since I last met you. Those eyes don't comfort me.
The coke eyes.
Pupils should not be that dilated as a default.
Liara's gonna find an object and just stand on it and then start floating up. I doubt
It has not been 10 minutes. Probably been 3 or 4.
I swear to God, by the time the session's over, you're gonna convince yourself you're the fucking Avatar.
Yeah, no, she's gonna stand on its. If there's any part of its head still left.
The entire skull is
Oh, yeah.
intact.
Oh, she's gonna bring the skull up. Proof of kill.
So you straddle the skull and whee, holding onto the 2 hind horns as the, I guess, steering wheel all the way up there.
Casimir, you jumping on?
Yeah, let's go.
Marina's just like,
Climbing.
I'm gonna sending stone General Kato and give him a report. Say, Underdark Dragon dealt with. I'm almost dead.
As you try using the stone, you see there's a small white smoke that rolls off of it.
What?
Oh,
General's
great!
dead.
It's divine.
Maybe General's dead. They
It's
got
not
him.
to- God damn it! I wish I was up there to call you an idiot.
Sebastian, roll me a survival check, please. Disadvantage because you are exhausted.
Well,
Takes you roughly about 10 minutes. Tracking after the voice, periodically opening your ears, and you come across a very large den that this creature seems to have been residing in. There's multiple piles of bones stacked up in the far left-hand side, and on the right-hand side, you see there's this large stone-chiseled cell that has about 15 different humanoids inside of it, one of which is reaching out from the bars. Their head seems to have gotten stuck out with their right arm, and they can't really fit themselves back in. Help me! Help me! Oh, please, help me! It's a very robust and tan-looking individual. Your estimate halfling, though they could be 3/4lings, as they're a little bit on the taller side, closer to 4 foot. as they're trying to like squeeze their way out, and you see all of the other individuals in there, some of which have shallow breaths, but some of them don't seem to be moving. Further past this individual, Sebastian, because you would notice this, there appears to be a large, hideous-smelling pile of dung that also has glistening bits of gem and ore inside of it. The creature eats rocks. Sometimes it picks up ore.
Surprised it doesn't digest it.
Oh, it's not a metal dragon. It is a brown dragon. Hence the name, it shits.
Alright.
So with that logic, other dragons don't shit.
Do you want to go ask one?
I will fucking fight a dragon just to ask it if it shits.
You run over to Flatier. Do you shit, sir?
We did not say any dung in Vascarvin's cave system.
My god, the imperfect dragons, they shit.
Alright, anyway. There's somebody trapped in a cage.
Help me! Yes, a solid stone cage. Yeah, Raina?
Yeah, we just did.
What?
I was answering
Oh.
the guy.
I'll bring up dancing lights over there so that we can see what we're doing.
Alright, I'll just say, for the sake of brevity, all of you make it in here, and yeah, Casimir and Moose, above everybody else, definitely notices the stacks of different various ores and uncut gems inside of that pile of solidifying.
I'll if I notice the shallow breaths of the non-deceased, I'll just quickly give them healing words.
Okay. How many healing roll me a medicine check. You're small enough to actually fit through the bars in here. You got to go sideways.
Liara wants to save her 5th level for the end.
That's fine.
Don't mind the arms. I'm here to help.
Doc Octing your.
I'm actually operating that doctorate.
Yep.
How much? Oh, wait. No.
So, 17 on your medicine. This pile of 15 individuals, 5 of them are still alive. The other 10 are dead. They've been left here, and they seem to be in different stages of rigor mortis. Some of them look like they were dragged here a while ago. And then you also notice that there's clothes left behind, presumably from other individuals this dragon ate. This abomination was apparently housing them to feed on them and creating a bone collection, perhaps? It is an infantile dragon, so a hobby can be presumed. No.
Is there any other horde?
Would you like to roll an investigation, Sebastian?
Sure.
So as I'm going through this, since there are 5 of them and I only have 3 more slots left for this, I'm going to notice the ones that are... So the one still alive that's still up and about.
Yes. There's one
I'm just-
perfectly conscious.
I'm just going to put a hand in his face if he tries to talk to me for a bit. No, and I'm going to quickly try and stabilize a couple of them and cure wounds 3 of them. Not cure wounds.
I also have rations, so I'm gonna distribute those.
Okay. We'll go with 1 ration. All of you are good enough at survival to know you don't give them what they should be eating. You give them more than what they have been eating and slowly allow them to get adjusted. So 18 on your investigation. We'll get to that in a moment. Moose, the individual only gives you a moment of thought for half a second before still trying to break out from the cage. Now, Moose, are you going to healing word the other 4 individuals that are still alive?
Yes.
Okay. with your previous medicine check, you feel that they are stable enough that if they're given a few days, they can get back on their feet. But right now, their bodies seem to have been put through hell, presumably fighting this creature. I mean, it didn't strike you as a gentle handler at all. And being stuck here, presumably without even food. You're not even sure if that dragon understands other creatures have to eat. So they need to rest up for a few days to get to the point where they can move again.
Yes.
Now, over to you, Sebastian. You walk around inside of this incredibly large cavern.
Actually, I want to use my favored by the gods. Add 5 to that.
So a 23.
23.
Okay. That took me way too long to math. That pile over there does seem to have the riches this creature has cultivated. Keep in mind, it's only been alive for a week. It hasn't had time to hunt and murder countless hordes of individuals coming after it. However, you do take note on one of the dead bodies, kind of tucked and hidden away into the corner. There appears to be a box in their hand. A 4-inch thick rectangular box with this etched ivory all across it. The etchings themselves seem to be in different shapes or different sizes of circles that all link and interlock with one another almost in a ceremonious-like manner. The clasp on the front of it does seem to be locked with what appears to be one of those complex locks that you've discovered previously that Moose was able to figure out. The individual seems to have been hiding that from the other people down in here and, well, held on to it even after they died.
Ooh, I will put that in my bag.
Well, first you have to get in the cage. Can't really fit in there.
Oh, it's the group? Okay.
Yeah,
I thought it was
all
outside
in
of
the
the
cage.
cage.
No.
All right.
All of them are in the cage. You got to break stone.
All right. Well, I will. So there's no how did they get in there?
Presumably molded around it.
Presumably a dragon that can shape stone as it sees fit by breathing on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah, I'll try to.
Can anyone, is it just like, there's no lock or anything on it?
Yeah, it's just stone. It's
Oh,
not like it
that.
was shaped mountain stone to look like this. Yeah, Liar?
We're just gonna look at it, look at the stone. What's your name before I make this a door?
Are you talking to the halfling?
Yeah.
Kleinsdell. Kleinsdell Viridian III.
Inside.
Please help me out. Go for it.
Yeah.
He's lying. It's the first.
He's putting on airs. He's poor.
Well, it's nice and steal. I'm Liara. And then I'm gonna turn it into a door and open it.
You're gonna turn into a door?
No,
Liar,
I'm gonna
keep in mind you're exhausted right now too. You did coke.
Oh, so disadvantage.
Oh no. Yeah. You do keep your exhaustion.
Yeah. Yeah, no, she
That's the
yeah,
perk. It's a 3rd level spell in a snort. That's good, you know, like
concentrate, which is insane.
Mhm.
But yeah, no, 8 on insight.
8 on insight. Yeah, he's kind of hard to read. Sebastian, 13 on an insight. This individual said that way too quickly to have like premeditatedly brought that up. You know, he said that on instinct. That's his name. Kleinsdell. Viridian the Third. Raina, roll me a history check, please.
Can you spell that
Dirty
name in
20.
chat?
Sure.
I was gonna write something down, but I know I'll get it wrong, so I'll just wait.
Kleinsdale Viridian the Third.
Yes, yeah, I was starting with a C.
Yep. Raina, dirty 20. He's a noble from Leolis, really far outside of his territory. He's also a half dragon, like Clive.
What are you doing down here?
I'm sorry. Traveling.
Pardon, Reina Mori.
Oh! He reaches up from the floor with the hand stuck out of the bars. Pleasure! We've never been formally acquainted. Actually, I think I put in a request 3 years ago for my youngest son to begin courtship with you, but you were unavailable.
I was also barely an adult.
Well, yes, but
few years ago.
I mean, we waited until the day. He's also your age. Okay. He's a swell fellow, by the way, you know? I mean, much more in shape than I am.
Can we not do this right now?
I'm sorry, this is kind of instinct. My entire life has been around doing shit like this. Can you get me out?
You know there's a door, and she's gonna open it.
You open the door next to his head that, like, scrapes and bunks his chin. Ow! Ah!
I'll help him up.
Oh! Ooh. And he weighs a good, like, 220 pounds for his size, which is fucking heavy.
Wait, so hold on. Is half dragon, is he half?
Halfling, half dragon.
I swear to God. I swear to God, I know it's not Carvin herself, but one of Carvin's children is, Well, let's just say the meme played out.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Thank you very much, Ms. Morian, correct?
Brain is fine.
Very well. Alrighty. And he does, like, you all notice he looks at her, like, ring fingers just to check. Okay. And then keeps moving and just, yes, I went down to some, what was supposed to be a lovely swimming quarter for vacation, and, well, I got sucked up into some type of, swirly business.
Was it Patty's fault?
Patty? No, Patty wasn't working. I was actually working with, Obi.
Where's Obi? Point to the corpse. I already know that's gonna happen.
No, Obi, he died when, well, I'm sorry to say it, but I did panic, and I suppose I don't want to lie to my saviors, but, when we were swept up by the sucking, whatever you call that thing,
a whirlpool?
Yes, we grabbed onto one another, and he hit some really hot thing that, like, killed him on impact.
That sucks.
We also found that.
Yeah, we all dodged, though, like professionals, obviously.
Oh, clearly, you're all very astute. Did you kill that abomination?
Yeah, I made a pine cone out of it. I'm gonna pull the pine cone out.
Oh, wonderful! Carvin will love that so much.
Oh, yes, that brings us to a different thing. Moose is going to literally use the bars of the cage as monkey bars.
Yeah.
And it's going to, like, hover in front of him. How far removed are you?
4 generations. Or 3 generations.
Your great-great-grandmother?
Yes.
Well, she doesn't like us right now because she thinks we're involved in some business that we're not.
To be fair, she doesn't like much of anybody.
Well, yes, but an active bounty is not the best thing to have when it's come to the Carvin family.
She put a bounty on you. He looks horrified at you, Reina.
Enough of one to actually be worth it, even.
Well, that is preposterous. There is no reasonable reason she should ever want to be. I mean, unless you were. Did you do anything wrong?
She thinks that we're killing Dragonkin?
Oh, that, and she thinks we stole her scales.
Wait, what?
Actually, you know that thing that kind of looked like a brown dragon, but was more burrowy. No
Sure.
offense.
Oh, you mean the abomination? Yeah, that thing was abomination. It was. I mean, it seemed to be like masquerading in dragon skin, but it clearly wasn't one of my kin.
Well, it's technically your genetically produced cousin.
I understand some of those words.
It's a fake, but it was created using stolen scales.
Basically, somebody stole carven scales.
Yes.
A couple of them. It's involving something called a brood tree, which I have had lack of an experience to, which I don't have enough experience to talk about as to what that is, besides what we think it is. The brood tree nourishes a pseudo dragon thing. Depending on a scale put in the brood tree.
And that abomination was only a week old.
Right, well, I've been down here for a period of time, and it has grown considerably just in the past, I think, 3 days?
Yeah, so the thing about those are that is like it's not just related to your great ancestor. There are multiple other types of dragons, like these primal elemental dragons. Like, say, imagine there was like a red dragon, but if the red was replaced with actual fire. So, like,
I would rather
dragon.
not imagine that, if you don't
Well,
mind.
that exists.
Okay.
However, you will likely never meet it.
Well, I certainly hope not.
Yes, but
So wait, there's a bounty. Let me see if I have all this straight. There's a bounty on you, Lady Moy.
The rest of us as well, but yes.
Yes, I apologize. I am so fatigued and so thirsty
don't need
right
to
now.
bullshit with us.
Well then,
And,
fine. I'll cut it out then. Yes, I'm sorry. There's a bounty on you for hunting down my kin.
Pseudokin.
Which, well, no, that is not of any relations to me. Points at the head that Liara is still, like, hovering on a little. Actually, no, it's been longer than 10 minutes. Like, points at the head that Liara and Casimir are carrying together. Like a child, they swing back and forth on the arms, walking on the...
Liara, put it down on the ground. I'm
Okay.
looking at all the shiny stones.
Cool. So, that thing is not of any relation to me. I mean, it might have a sliver of genetic coding, but it's no more related to me than the high elves are to him, gestures at Sebastian.
See, it's kind of like, have you ever seen a snake with two heads?
I have not.
Okay, are you familiar with the concept of mutation?
You have a very extensive vocabulary.
Let's make it easy. It was made by someone, not
Right.
there.
Right. So, under Carvin's law, as I am one of the advocates of Carvin and one of the speakers of her parliament within the court system, within Leolis, under Carvin's law, the murder of any of her direct ascendants from 1 or 2 generations apart is punishable by excruciating and agonizing death, which will lead to her consumption of your being to destroy any essence of yourself. Those things are not related to us, so that bounty on you is without cause.
Would you be willing to speak to her on that matter?
Would we be even for you saving my life?
Yes.
Very good, then. He sticks a hand out to you on an agreement.
And she'll shake it.
Easy enough. And you feel on the inside of his palms, they are scaly. That's just how his scale seems to have grown in the inside of his palms. Very good.
Do
Well,
you sweat through those?
no. I perspire exclusively from my back and my backside and my under bits.
Moose, that was
Not
kind
bad.
of an invasive question.
Yes, the geneticisms of half dragons are unique.
No, I
As
just thought it
lizards
was an
don't
odd
sweat.
place. I thought it was an odd place for scales to be, so I was wondering.
Yes, that's why most of the time us half dragons don't like to leave the range. 'Cause we'll get very assumative about what they are doing.
No,
Yes,
I
sir.
apologize for being invasive.
I will forgive you since you helped save my life. And those other individuals, he just gestures offhandedly. What were you saying, Liar?
Anyone know how to get out of here safely?
The way we came.
That's a bad idea.
Why?
Well, one, we'd have to swim against the whirlpool,
Right.
and there's a volcanic rock right there.
Right. Huh. Liara, since you're thinking about this, roll me a nature check. More of a physics check, but yeah.
Nature.
Yara, couldn't you pop us back up into the inn?
I could pop us back to the blue place, yeah, but I really wanted to go back to the vacation spot.
She can only teleport to other circles. She doesn't have
I have-
teleport yet.
I have the chalk. I could draw one.
Right, but you can only use that to go to other circles. You can't use that just to go. It's
Yeah,
teleport
Raina wouldn't
that
have
goes.
any idea.
Yeah.
So
Bad roll. Oh, it's
50.
disadvantage.
Yep, disadvantage. The cat is very upset with everything.
she's chasing my mouse.
That's fair. So 15. Liara. Technically, it's the heat mixed with the cool water that is causing that distortion. If there was a way to disrupt either side of that, it could stop it, but that's the extent that your brain goes. You're fucking beat. It's been a long day.
I could break it, but then the whole area might flood or fill with water. But I guess we'd already be underwater. We just have to move out of the way of falling rocks.
So we're stuck down here till we get rescued.
No, we could keep following up. I mean, I'll keep going up, and then just worst comes to worst, I make another door, and it floods, and we swim.
Okay, couldn't you, if we rested, couldn't you either teleport us to that circle near Morian, or just the one at the blue,
Yeah, I could teleport us
the blue 08,
to the Morian circle.
the blue dive in?
I was really hoping to get back there. And I don't know if I could take everyone because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're missing Trivial. We have to go back.
Trivial comes running up behind you guys. Hey, we lost each other in the current. Where the fuck did you go?
You didn't take the diving What's going on? How did you?
I was there. You just didn't look at me. She's sneaky.
1,
Yeah.
2, 4, 5, 6. We still can't take everyone.
Sebastian, did you get that
Why
box,
not?
by the way?
Let me see. I think it's
I
only,
picked it up, yeah.
I think it's literally only 7 people or 8. I think it's 8 people. Let me see.
Wisdom save, Sebastian.
Wisdom save for picking up a box.
Yeah?
Nice. Is this a disadvantage?
No, you don't have disadvantage on saves. You have disadvantage on ability
just-
checks. Yeah, you're good. You're not that fucked yet.
23.
Okay, you're fine. It's actually kind of interesting. Like the front side of the lock has a combination of 4 different lines that you have to like line up precisely, but each one of those 4 divots can rotate across 8 different shapes. There's a line, there is 2 lines, and then there's a triangle, and then it goes up to like you know, a square. It's really fascinating, and like you can play and like move them up and down, and yeah, it's kind of like a good little fidget thing.
Mine, yeah, I have a people limit, so yeah, everyone can do it. Thought there was a people limit on it.
No, yeah, you
Teleport
just gotta like
has one.
run in.
Guess I'll just here later.
So where do we want to go?
Um,
Don't we have to talk to the dragons or something?
well, I thought we'd just go back to Morian.
We could.
Yeah, the void dragon is in Morian. Okay, yeah, that's right.
Okay, let's just gather all this thing's treasure and put it in the circle.
I'm not touching the poop.
Is that the treasure?
Part of the treasure.
Well, yeah, it's part, but like, yeah, it's got other treasure.
I think all of it's in there. You're going to need to go swimming, Sebastian. You're the only one that can swim.
Guidance.
I could help somebody else investigate. My
Klein's-
investigation is terrible.
Clydesdale just like looks at you all and rolls his eyes and
I'm gonna alter
sends-
myself and get rid of my nose and be like, I can do it.
You know what? I'll allow it. That's
Yeah, I'll help.
What do
Oh god,
we-
Voldemort.
Guidance.
the giant pile of dung that has all the ore and gems inside of it.
I'm gonna go mole.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go full mole.
All right,
Never go full mole.
Going mole.
Liara, you are guidance. All right, go for
Plus
it. Would
one.
anybody else? All of you could participate in this investigation if you would.
I'm not.
Okay,
Yeah, screw it.
Thank
go
you.
for
man.
it.
You know what movie scene this is going to remind me of in a few seconds?
Oh no.
So is it a straight roll? Is he helping?
What
Jurassic
movie scene?
Park.
I just put the GIF in the chat.
Yeah.
I'm
Straight
helping
That's a
you,
one
yeah.
big pile of shit.
Oh, you're helping her? All right, then Casimir
Yeah.
gets his own roll.
Where Christ.
So you
That's
got
a
a
goal
9.
amazingly.
Oh, you got this. You could be at a 19. Actually, you can't.
I don't-
With disadvantage.
Yeah, you just get 2 20s.
Yeah, no,
Guidance
he
on
can't.
myself.
He can't beat a 19. It's just.
Ooh.
That's one big pile of shit.
While they're all looking, I'm gonna be helping all the other people out of the cage and getting them set up and.
Alrighty, so you start moving everybody out.
Someone push the
Um,
head in the circle. Actually, I'll just draw the circle around the head. Probably very heavy.
The head does weigh like 35 pounds.
Oh, that's not too much then.
Okay. So between Casimir and Liara, you find $27 GP worth of copper ore, weighs 90 pounds.
Also, side
100
note, you're not putting the poop ore into my bag.
130 GP worth of silver ore, weighs 60 pounds. 3,000 GP worth of gold ore, weighs 55 pounds. And 2,000 GP worth of platinum ore, weighs 40 pounds. That's just the gold value of the actual ores that the three of you are finding.
Nice.
Now onto the gems, everybody. Error. Oh shit, we errored? Okay. So what's
Trivial's
the
gonna
total...
help us with prestidigitation on this stuff.
Sure. Yeah. So you rolled 8. All right. Roll me 8d13s, please, Liara. Casimir, roll me 1d13. Because I'm nice and I'll give you 1.
Ooh, 2 12s. Oh, there we go.
Nice. Casimir, roll me 1d3. Liara, roll me 8d3.
My rolls are being so good tonight.
Consistency. Oh, you got the 2 3s on the 2 12s.
That's awesome, actually.
Nice.
Casimir, you found a 200 GP uncut agate ore. You thought it was a diamond.
So close.
Now on to Liara's. So 2 was 1. So Liara, can somebody copy this down as I say it? 200.
Hold on.
Okay.
God damn it. Actually, I can. Somebody else.
Yeah, go for it, Wyatt. You're the one finding the shit. Tell me when.
Good. 200.
200 GP uncut azurite.
Azurite.
Yes. A 700 GP uncut amethyst. Another one of those.
700 uncut.
A 1400 GP uncut amethyst.
Okay.
A 1500 GP uncut sapphire. Well, it makes no sense. You know, it ate through something that fell down here. Whatever. 10, which was a 2. A 2000 GP pearl. Because pearls are valued what they're pearl. They just need to be polished. A 5000 GP emerald and a 5000 GP emerald.
Nice.
Uncut. All of these are uncut other than the pearl.
Well,
When the dragon exclusively burrows through the Underdark eating rocks, it comes across a lot of expensive things.
Hell yeah, guys.
So, you guys have all of that shit piled up, literally.
God damn it, Jero. You know, just to spite you, we're naming you the next Mika.
I mean, nah, I'm not in the running. I'm not time-stamping myself. There were too many. Too many.
Exactly.
It's also not fair. I'm in 7 games a week. Come on. But anyways, everybody. You each carry the unconscious individuals over here. Casimir and Sebastian double-fisting them. So that Liara can draw the circle. Reyna could also double-fist as well if she cared to.
What am I double-fisting?
Something you shouldn't be.
Passed out individuals.
Yeah, I'm a...
Phrasing?
Yes. Actually, wait, there was only 5 in total, so one of them is already standing. So 2, 4... I mean, technically one person has to double fist. It doesn't matter who.
I mean, I will, I guess.
Easy enough. You have 2 people, one under each arm that you're holding up as Liar is drawing this magical teleportation circle. Liar, where are you sending everybody?
Morian, to that circle we came from, the castle, because that's the only one I know about. Unless I do the islands, but I think the islands would be bad. And I don't want to do that blue place filled with criminals.
Did they give you the circle in the Morian estate, or they just let you use... No. They never let you use the one in the Morian estate. You had to draw your circle to go to the Oasis. The only one you know about is on the island.
Fuck.
So you can island or Oasis.
Or
Go to the island.
Island.
I don't know why there's a circle on an island that no one knows about, but we'll do it. This is where I die.
The temple, you know?
Die. Hopefully it's Alatar's temple. And we're going to activate it.
All right. The circle shines to light with all of you standing on it. Most of you holding on to the giant piles of shit-covered riches that you have, or the shit-covered people that are unconscious, or your own shitty feelings. Whatever it is you wish to hold on to. But, regardless, you all teleport away, and I think that's a good ending place for the session, everybody. Guess
All
what?
right.
Level up. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba! All right, players, thank you all very much for playing. Viewers, thank you for watching. Hope you all had a fantastic time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you next time. Goodbye.